Yeah. Bird game, couple cities. Crazy right now. Shake it, the emperor. The capo, Jim Jones. The general, Luke Brada. 2 guns, the bishop, Uncasa. Yo, it's Shice Ball. Yeah, you know I'm a veteran. 10th grade, I was a varsity letterman. Introduced the crack.
I'll let that ride a little bit. BlkPrint, we back. J5.
You should let that ride to the hook. That's my shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's that Purple City Bird game. East Side.
Perfect winter song, perfect. I'm in my New York bag in the winter. I always listen to New York shit in the wintertime because y'all get it worse than anybody in the wintertime. Josh Pease, what's your?
I get in my R&B bag. Josh Pease, R&B P. That's my nickname today.
Sellout P.
Yeah. Sellout P too.
All the apparel gone.
Man, still going. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that supported me at Complex Con, man. That was a beautiful moment. I was very, very, very pleased with Complex Con.
I'm upset. I haven't laced up my ones. This was gonna be my ensemble. I can't do it no more.
Nah, I don't have the top for my own.
I don't have it either.
I don't have the hoodie, my own hoodie.
You know why?
What?
You know what? Here's the funny part about why I didn't get the top. Pause. At Complex Con, right?
Why is that?
Because I saw the hoodie and I said peas and I said, what kind of man will walk around with his friend's name on him?
I kind of feel you. I'm like, what kind of nigga walk around his own name on him?
And I said it's bad enough that I gotta wear him on my leg and he's too close to, you know what I'm saying, my lower extremities. Yeah. I'm not getting his name on my chest either.
Oh nah, I feel you.
So I support it, but I got the pants. I said the pants to me is probably closer. If I got both and I was peas down, I'd be like, all right, man, he gonna think I'm a dick rider.
Man, appreciate you for supporting too, because niggas don't be supporting sometimes.
Nah, even though I didn't support the full way, I had to support regardless.
Nah.
You know what I was also mad about at your Complex Con booth?
What happened?
You didn't give niggas no bags, okay?
You gotta buy one.
So here, and that was the key.
It's for sale.
That was the key. I said, wait. So this nigga will wait for you to get in there, buy the clothes, and say, "There's no bags, but we got the tote bag right there."
You know what? That was a misstep too. Actually, we should have been giving you a tote bag wherever you purchase.
Yeah.
I'll get you one.
Yeah. I would. You know what else happened? I was like, I need a fucking bag. I'm carrying around the hat. Shout out to the hat.
Yeah, man.
It's the new era of the year right here. You know, I'm still supporting.
Man. On the list for sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is the hat right here. I got the hat, the shirt. I got 2 hats, a shirt, pants. And I was like, bro, I can't carry this around complex. I had to go buy some shit I didn't want just to get a bag.
Damn, they was giving out bags. Some booths was giving out bags. I should have, man. See,
it's the custom. I'm just
nah. I love this. This is
customer
the customer experience was actually ran by the Cares team. See, I lightly delegate that blame. Nah. Hey, really, shout out to Anwar. Shout out to Red. Shout out to Jamar. Shout out to Peso. Love those guys, man. You know, they really just kind of rolled out the red carpet for me. I was telling people, I'm talent. I'm just here to just just sign some autographs and shake some hands. So shout out to them.
What a moment. Still going. Last weekend was the Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing. Mm-hmm. Your apparel was up there for that. I was like, man, this.
But it was not on sale.
It was not on sale.
That's one thing you must know about Josh Pease. I don't really put shit on sale too often.
If you need to put shit on sale to put shit on sale, Josh. We gotta have
for sale, but
shit.
not for sale.
Exactly. But I just had to let you know that, you know, that's why I didn't cop the hoodie. I was like, it would have been a nice ensemble if your name wasn't all over it. I said, I don't want niggas to be like, damn, that nigga really loved Josh.
I feel you. That is a little. It's cool though.
Why not? Well, that's what I'm asking. Why not?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel funny wearing P's. I was wearing them sweats the other day at Erewhon yesterday. I actually lost my keys there. Shout out to Erewhon. And I was just going. You know, you be walking in somewhere, you just be going over a scenario because people. This sounds so crazy. People always kind of comment on things I'm wearing, and I'm wearing some bright green sweats that say P's on it. I'm waiting for the response. I'm waiting for someone to say something. So I'm building my response in my head. And I just was thinking what I'm gonna say. I'm like, yeah, that's me. I don't know. I was wondering. Then I started wondering. I'll be getting high and just be thinking. Because then I start wondering.
Simulation.
Yeah, not even. I be knowing simulation. I be knowing. But then I was thinking about Anwar. I'm like, this nigga probably be wearing carrots all the time. What did he be saying to people?
Yeah.
But he looked like a carrot.
But the thing about Anwar, he always got a funny retort. He always got a funny quip that he'll always send back. There was something he put on Twitter today. He was just like, man, shout out to Karis, man. It's been hard to find it, and I'm just not getting on to Karis now. He sends him a link to the blog. The first blog he did in 2009, he said, yeah, man, here you go.
Catch up. I saw that.
Catch up. I said, oh, man, this nigga's crazy.
This nigga's out of his mind. But
one of my favorite Anwar tweets was, "Nah, Kanye, don't come to Skechers. I been did that."
Me and D on that one, man. Shout out to Anwar. Just such a big. I know I talked about this on AMP last week, and I forgot to introduce MC. My bad. I just started the show cold as fuck. What's up, MC? How you doing, bro?
It's all good, man. I'm straight off the plane, dropping the flame.
Hey.
I'm making sure that I gotta clean out my noses because a lot of coughing and a lot of sneezing out in LaGuardia for the past couple hours.
Yeah.
Watch out for that RSV. That's the new one going around.
I feel like I had that.
It's COVID without losing your sense of smell. And
I feel like I had that, and I feel like I got it from my wife.
but it's like it's COVID. Yeah, it's COVID. Because COVID was here the year before COVID happened too. Telling you.
I've seen the messages that are just like, yeah, watch out, it's the flu, but it's not COVID. I'm like, I'm listening to the symptoms. I'm like, this kind of sounds like COVID.
Yeah.
It's spicy COVID.
Come
It's
on,
like
man. COVID light.
It's COVID light.
Post COVID. Shit crazy, man.
It's impossible COVID, bro. Like,
You see, hey, speaking of COVID, you see what they doing in China right now?
what they doing?
They got them on lockdown. Like,
Oh,
back
again?
on lockdown. Bro, I see them niggas hammering doors shut. Like, what the fuck?
They don't.
Where
play
do you
that
see
shit.
hammering doors shut right now?
It was. I
Man.
think it might have been on CNN.
Yeah,
probably.
it's just all over. I get my
That's
news from
okay.
alternative sources.
No, we don't want to
Please
know
hit the
them
button.
alternative sources whatsoever.
But I saw it. It was out there.
Oh my god! But MC, you went to New York. How was that? You went over Thanksgiving break.
It was good.
Visited some people.
Yeah, it was good, man. Saw my dad, saw my sister. It was a couple of days to just unplug away from a lot of the electronics that consume my day out here in Florida. It was good. I was able to get 8-9 hours of sleep throughout an entire week. That's a milestone for me.
Man, I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for prying yourself away from your electronics. Because
Mark loves his
tough.
electronics.
No.
MC loves his electronics.
I love my electronics
tough.
too. You understand? So I went to my girl's family's house for Thanksgiving, and you know, like, it's chill. We chilling. I'm thinking everything cool. I'm on my phone, but I'm thinking we talking. I'm having a conversation. We watched a movie. I fell asleep, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Afterwards, my girl was like, "You was just on your phone the entire time." I'm like,
Oh, man.
"Was I?"
I hate that conversation because women be on the phone more. I hate to do
All right.
women be shopping.
They do though.
Chris Rock.
I hate to be women be shopping right now, but I had the same thing happen when I was literally just like, okay, it's 9:00 Thanksgiving night. Everyone's ate. Everyone's kicking. Everyone's chilling. I'm just perusing the Discord. People
Bro.
was talking. I get later. I don't really like how you was on your phone. Like they'll like him you like on the corner.
Oh yeah.
I don't really like how you was on your phone.
I
I'm
was
like,
in the car.
I said, I know you not pulling the phone thing with me right now.
Man, I just kind of just ducked it. Like, huh? What you talking about? You was on your phone. Cause you what? Like, you know the crazy part about that? Every time I be on my phone, I look over to be like, who else on their phone?
Exactly.
Little brother on the phone. I'm like, all right, you younger than me though.
Sometimes I will purposely not get on my phone if there's too many people around on the phone just so I won't look.
You understand?
Crazy.
Grandparents was on their iPads. We was all just chilling. Like, we all just doing our thing. We talking, we chilling. Like, why are you looking at me on my phone?
Like,
Did you
all
say
of
something to them?
Yeah, like all of a sudden, why did it turn into the 1970s over here, bro?
Oh no, man.
Like,
But
it's
it's just
just crazy.
but it's funny, during Thanksgiving, I was just, on my phone and I saw a motherfucking meme. It was like back in the day how we used to be, and it was like a family around the table just laughing, everybody laughing, telling jokes and shit. Then it was like now, and everybody was on their phone. Like, damn.
Like, let niggas live, man. It's a different era, man. What are we supposed to be doing?
I don't know these folks.
In the 30s, they was making bread. You know what I'm saying?
When
Like,
it's time to converse, it's time to converse. Like, that's it.
yeah, I feel like, and this goes into Thanksgiving conversation etiquette, right? I never really had like a huge family type thing in Thanksgiving. Like, being my wife's family is like the first time I've ever done that. So like they have designated, like, we're gonna talk at the table, we're gonna do this, we're gonna drink, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna do all this stuff. Like, and I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do you think there's a moment where someone doesn't just peep the phone? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
because
my thing
if you
is-
don't want nobody to be on the phone, you should just put it in a damn basket before you get in the house.
Not even that. It's just like I can't be in the conversation the whole time. Like I just feel like in life I use a lot of brain power.
Yeah.
So like I just need to be able to rest my brain sometimes.
And plus, your social battery, like sometimes your social battery just ain't there. Like I fall victim to this. Like sometimes I'm just like, bro, if I talk for 3-4 hours, people gotta understand. The day before, I was talking to you for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Talking to people on the thing. I do podcasts every single week. I'm always talking. There isn't a moment I'm not talking. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't to like. I'm not trying to single my wife because she's probably gonna like stab me. She listens to the show. But like, but I feel like there's points where like your social battery just kind of runs out, and it's just like, yo, let me resort to something that's comfortable where I don't really have to verbally say something.
And my thing too. You don't really want me talking a lot.
No,
like,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Like we was talking about some shit too that we like had a conversation. I don't even want to get into what the conversation was, but I was just so like left. I was like, y'all don't want me. Y'all don't want my opinion. Like she like her grandmother was like, like how you feel? I'm like, I get both sides.
As soon as they say Kyrie,
No, sir.
I'm doing.
It wasn't that
Please,
deep.
God.
It was actually a really funny conversation. It was just, well, not funny, but it was just about just the word nigga and just she's older. She grew up in the 50s. She
don't
see
like to
what,
hear it?
yeah, she know what the connotation is.
Yeah.
And then it's like us, we grew up in now, and it's like we not even thinking about. We took power of the word to where we're not even thinking about slavery and just segregation and all that stuff. And she's like, I can't not think about it when she hears the word. Like we was watching Atlanta, and she was just like,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
It's an uncomfortable thing. Like I definitely see. Like I'm sure that's what you said. Both sides on. Like
yeah, no, I was like, I get both sides.
Like I definitely see the people who are uncomfortable with hearing that. I just don't hear that from white people. Like I don't hear that. Like I don't want to hear that. Like, well, you know, if you want to stop people from using it, you should stop saying it. Like, no.
Yeah, fuck out of here. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just like, I don't know. It's an interesting word. I when people are like, oh, I don't use the word no more. Like, I'm like, oh, I respect that.
Okay,
I'm gonna say it.
And I'm guilty of like sometimes calling niggas nigga that are not niggas.
Oh yeah, I be calling white niggas nigga.
White niggas. I call my wife.
That white nigga chirping.
I called my wife the N word one time, and we were out with a couple of her friends, and one of her friends' husbands was like, "You say that to her?"
Oh,
and I was like,
no.
I was like,
That's funny.
I was like, I ignored the shit.
That's funny.
You ignored it? You Euro stepped it?
I said, what? I turned my. Because the thing is,
whoops.
I try not to call her that in mixed company. I try to be like, I try to do that while we're at home. You know what I'm saying? I don't do
I'd
it.
have told that nigga. I'd have looked at him and been like, I call all my niggas nigga.
I would have been like, I should have been like, she my nigga. Like someone call her nigga. But I try not to do it in public. So like my N-word usage goes down dramatically when I am at her parents' house. And it goes back up to 1,000 when I'm at home. That's just the way it works.
Nah, that's life, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Code switching.
Yeah, and I hate that.
Yeah,
I want to be able to call her dad. What up, my nigga?
I don't.
I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, I might like. I don't know.
He gonna call you that.
Yeah, that's.
What's up, nigga? No, see, and then we're gonna be fighting. Then I gotta slap you, man.
Oh my god, man.
Have you at least found any form of percentage in just wanting to use it less, just from people that are abusing it? Obviously, people that shouldn't be saying it. Has there been any percentage that just makes me want to be like, maybe I could tone it down just a little bit?
Maybe when I have kids, I feel like I'm gonna stop saying it as much when I have kids.
I'm gonna say it to my kids. I don't overuse the word.
Yeah,
and I also wouldn't advise anyone else to overuse it. But it's like that's something as like a black man that like I'm gonna own. That's how I feel about it personally. I feel like it's been used to terrorize us so much. I'm gonna own this shit, and I'm gonna police this shit. You know, I ain't saying this shit around me. Yeah. Like so, I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's my stance on it. I didn't want to say that in front of her mom. Grandmother.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Been like, nigga, what?
But there was definitely like an uncle or something in the corner like, this nigga says nigga all the time. This nigga said nigga 10 times before he got in here.
I mean, they see me. I came in. I look like a nigga.
Look at him. He's calling me a nigga.
You know what's crazy though? I didn't smoke beforehand, so I was sober.
You were clear eyed?
I didn't smoke for 24 hours on Thanksgiving. I don't know how I did that. Thanksgiving.
How does Josh? I just go off the assumption that before I've seen you, if I ever see you in any situation, you've smoked at least 3 times before you've seen me, or sometimes in front of me.
That's what I was trying to tell my girl. I'm like, I'm high. I've been high.
Perpetually high.
I've been high. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't remember the last time I went 24 hours without smoking weed. It had to have been like overseas. I think when I went to Cuba in like 2019, 2018.
I was gonna say Paris. I was like, nah, wait.
No,
You definitely had to be.
It had to have been when I went to Cuba. That was probably the last time I hadn't smoked.
And that's only because like Cuba, they don't play that shit out there.
Yeah. I mean, it was so third world that I was like, if I get caught here, like, what am I gonna do? Like, who am I gonna call?
Yeah, like I think that like honestly, it is something that people gotta accept. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm actually shocked to be like, what is Josh like sober? Like, at least just off no wine.
I was good. Oh, I had wine. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
Just making sure you can't make.
I've been drinking all day.
I'm just so happy that Josh is not testing the laws of other countries, because apparently people have not got that notice within the past couple of days.
Oh yeah, the World Cup shit. I wouldn't even go streaking, like jumping on the field in Qatar. I'm like, they probably do some other type of beatings. They probably fuck around, take you in the back and waterboard you.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm good.
I don't get. Listen. I understand. You know that we are. I wouldn't even say so much more progressive as we are a little bit more tolerant than a lot of other countries. I don't think we're progressive at all here, but you can't.
I beg to differ, but continue.
I mean, not for niggas, not at all.
I mean, I feel you and I don't. I don't know. I was just seeing somebody the other day, like this girl's on Twitter, like, I hope America loses every day in the World Cup. I'm like, you live here. You go live in one of these other countries that's about to whoop our ass.
I'm not, and I'm not saying that to be like to disparage America. I'm just saying, like, as a society, like, we're tolerant, but I don't think that we're
more progressive than a lot of other places.
We're tolerant, but we're not like the most progressive.
I think we're more progressive than Saudi Arabia.
Absolutely, 100%, 1,000%. But with that progression comes the fact that people got to respect how other people are brought up.
Yeah,
and when you in somebody else's house, you got to respect their house. I'm not going over there with no rainbow flag with no Black Lives Matter flag. If they don't want that to be shown on their TV,
they're not fucking with Black Lives Matter.
Oh, I don't know. I heard something.
I think they fucking with Black Lives.
They fucking with Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they fucking with.
Is there
Black
niggas
Lives
over there?
Yes, I mean, it's just niggas everywhere.
Okay, well, I wouldn't go over. I wouldn't go over with no.
I got some Saudi Arabian homies. They fuck with some Black Lives Matter.
Right.
They fuck with niggas for sure.
Shit, they keep booking Future, so they got it. Something matters. Like,
and they be letting Rick Ross. See, you understand. I literally told my homie this too. I'm like, I'll never go to Saudi Arabia. You don't let people smoke there. Why do I want to go there?
Yeah.
What's the appeal? I don't even know what's the appeal. It's expensive.
They treat you.
Don't let people smoke.
They treat you like a king over there.
My homie just came back though. Inglewood source. He was going up. He was one
Inglewood sources went to Saudi Arabia.
One of them, yeah, he was going up out there. Okay. He was.
I just imagine Inglewood sources is a bunch of niggas in cloaks in a dark room. You can't see their faces. That's Inglewood sources.
One of them, he was going up. I was like, hey, you might make it worthwhile.
But I mean, to back to the point, like, I'm not going there to play with it. It's too many, and I'm only seeing white people do it. It's too many of y'all niggas playing with it. Stop playing with it. Because the thing is that we can't, like, America's hands are tied behind their back. You know the rules. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck is you? What is you doing over there? Running on the field with the flag? Like, what statement are you trying to make? Like,
it's gonna be tough when they ask for you to save us, because hey,
you can't.
It's already tough enough trying to get Brittany Griner home.
Exactly. Like, you can't force our values on other places. That's just not the way it's gonna work. Like, and that's just the way it is in life. Like, not everything is gonna be the way that you want it to be. Like, yes, some of that shit's over there is fucked up, but that's why I live here and they live over there. Like, that's just what it is.
Shout out to Vin Diesel too. He trying to get Brittany Griner home. He just posted a photo on his Instagram. him courtside of the basketball game with the thumbs up.
Was that a hack?
No, it's him. His Instagram.
Oh, it's him for real?
His Instagram is unhinged. Like, if you just go to Vin Diesel's Instagram, it's him. I'm saying it's unhinged.
But I'm saying, like, Vin Diesel got CTE from like sliding across Camaros.
He got it from The Rock. Shit. No, but I mean, it was. I think it was a successful weekend. It sounds like you had fun. I cooked a couple of diddlies. Josh had to go to Temecula. Would you retire there? Is that something that you would?
You know what? It was beautiful. It wasn't exactly Temecula. It's like Temescal Canyon.
Okay.
Temecula is a little bit like further out.
Yeah.
But I will retire there. No, I won't retire there, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I would buy some property.
I'm saying like wood, like if
it's cool. It's cool. Like honestly, like I was like, oh, the views are nice. Fucking the sunset and the sunrise was beautiful as fuck. You know, it's nice, but I'm trying to retire in like Colorado, Texas.
Yeah, but I knew that was your final. That's your final destination.
You know, this could be like a plan C
with the horses.
They got. I heard up in like it's like a Lake Matthews or something that's not too far out. They got horses out there.
When are you getting your horse?
I don't know, man.
Amazon, what's up?
Soon. Somebody. Amazon.
What's up, man?
Somebody.
So we go from deals. I got a rant on Black Friday.
Oh, okay.
I think they ruined it. I think they ruined Black Friday.
Who's they?
Big box corporations. Everything. They've ruined it. This is my simulation talk.
Oh yeah, tell me.
I feel like they have. It's a commercial thing, right? But I think that they've over commercialized Black Friday to the point where we're just buying the same shit that they're already selling us. Like there's no deals. Like we're buying the same shit that they're selling us at like 20% off, just to get inventory out. Like that's just crazy.
Well, I think that's because you have all the shit now. You're a rich nigga, so it's just like you have everything you want. So when the Black Friday deal come around, you're like, I got it all.
I don't want anything.
This. Oh,
bro,
I don't want a TV. I got an 85 inch. I don't want an Xbox. I got it. I don't want a PS5. I got it. That's what it is. That's really what it is. I'm telling you.
But even home stuff, like that's what I got this year. I got a bunch of home stuff.
Okay.
Pots and pans. Shout out Aisha Curry. She makes some good. She makes some good pots and pans and shit.
Okay.
I got a chef's knife that was pretty cool. But when it comes to just like technology, even like Roombas, like I was looking at another Roomba. I was on the damn Amazon for a minute. I was like, I paid the same amount for this shit 3-4 years ago when I got the original. So like, what's the? I just don't see the. I don't see the. I wasn't impressed with the deals this year. Like, did anything jump out at y'all?
I was gonna say I wasn't impressed with the deals either. I didn't buy anything. I don't think. You know what I did? It's funny. I was buying like regular shit. See, that's what I'm saying. You say like the big boxes ruined it, but shout out to Amazon,
right?
Because they hold little shit. I was just buying my regular type of shit. I'm like, oh shit, 15% here, 20% here. It's like, but I'm buying like little shit. I'm buying tape. Shit, like I'm getting good discounts on my tape. Nigga, like, so I don't know. I was appreciative of that, but then also I didn't see like the bigger sales. I think one of the good ones I saw was Feature Las Vegas.
Yeah,
the store out there, they did 50% off
everything.
Then I think Diesel did 50% off too for Cyber Monday, which is a good deal.
Anwar did 80%
Anwar Carrots 80% off.
I wiped my fucking eyes like what?
I asked that nigga.
Wait, the 80% wasn't capped?
No.
I went on and I was like, bro, where is it?
What do you
it's
mean?
At the checkout.
It's in the checkout. Yeah.
Everything 80%.
It's at the checkout?
Yeah.
Bro,
oh
it's the
God.
code. This nigga Mark is,
everything 80% off.
This nigga Mark is crazy.
Yeah, that nigga's crazy.
I thought it was just facetious. And I looked at it, I was like, he got me, that bastard, 80%.
That's funny too. That's the first time
checkout?
he's ever done a sale.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. He did the sale in store too. That shit was wild. These niggas coming out. I just seen somebody online just post like some unreleased shit. I'm like, this shit was crazy.
But do y'all remember the days of Toys R Us and Target and shit when niggas was goddamn giving niggas the rock bottom, spearing niggas?
I will say that much. I did not see no fights. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't fighting.
I went to Walmart because I just wanted to see.
Just wanted to see.
I just
wanted to get the vibe?
see.
Just catch the vibes.
I just wanted to see what's I posted up in a corner, nigga. It was nice. You know what? The world is soft.
Only fighting I saw was Thanksgiving. Wallow.
Oh yeah. The world is so. You know, Josh says it a lot. America's gone soft. America's gone soft. Nobody's spearing niggas for the Nintendo Switch no more.
I'm actually surprised.
You get it?
Yeah, no one was getting like power bombed through fucking like the My Little Elmo display.
It's just too much of this. You know, it's too much of this fucking. You know what I mean? Participation trophy shit where we can't have Black Fridays with fights anymore. Everyone gets a PS5. No, I miss exclusivity. I miss that.
Nobody pile driving niggas for a high sense anymore.
No,
high senses.
I need to see it. I need to see somebody getting speared for a TCL TV, nigga. Like I need to see some violence.
I will say I ain't gonna front. My neighbors, man, a lot of packages last couple of days.
And like, your neighbors do not need to be getting no more packages.
Yeah, I know, right? Not that neighbor. Chill out. But
I'm about to say, are they okay? Is this the last time we heard about them?
It's so funny. I saw a dude today. We literally like we never speak today. What's up? How you doing?
Wait, so background in this because I don't think you actually told the pod this.
All right, this is only a Patreon only story.
Okay,
you gotta subscribe, baby. You gotta subscribe for this one.
Josh's neighbors.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the video into the Patreon too. I'm gonna send it to you, Mark, to upload it. Show these niggas what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. So okay. So I wasn't impressed. Cyber Monday, not impressed either. You know what I mean? I think I bought some LED lights that can control with Wi-Fi. That's my new shit because I don't have anything else to buy. I got everything as LED lights.
Yeah, I didn't really see nothing I wanted. I'm like, these ain't deals. These deals ain't dealing.
They're not really deals. So like we get to Sunday and at 3:00 my heart dropped and I realized that tomorrow's Monday. I said I gotta go fucking back to work. Man. And I don't know if it's just this year. I'm tired. Bro, like, I don't want to go.
When we walked in, you asked me, when are you done for, what did you say?
When are you done for the year?
When are you done for the year? I laughed. It ain't shit funny. This year has been super busy. And, yeah, man, like coming back off this Thanksgiving break, I'm like, damn, I want to sleep.
Yeah. I want to sleep too. I felt like today, I was like, I just want to lay down. And I don't know if it's the weather. It's going to be cold in LA all week. Yeah. It's going to be raining too. I don't know if it's that, but it's just like, I don't want to do fucking shit. But when you get to work, it's everybody wanting to do a bunch of bullshit. Oh. But do it big though. I'm like, why y'all want to do it big in December? Like,
man, who told y'all to do it big in December? Right?
Like, why is y'all doing it big in December? Why is that the thing right now? Why is it like, okay, we got this one thing that we could just really announce, but I really just want to put like a campaign behind. I'm like, why do we want to do that?
I'm glad it's not just you.
No, it's definitely me. Like today, Monday was like, all right, y'all, we back in. We see the finish line. The goal is there. I'm like, bro, the goal has been there for me since the 28th of this month. Like this month has been over for me. Like I got a bunch of shit. I got an offsite this month. Damn. I got a bunch of shit to do.
No, I'm not trying to do no December offsites.
Bro, December offsite is the craziest.
I'm not really trying to travel. I was like, I had to go travel for some shit. I'm like, do I have to?
But the thing about traveling right now is that like, obviously like cases have gone up. The travel shit is crazy. Your flight could get delayed.
No,
all of that.
My biggest concern is I don't want to get sick during the holidays. Like, right. It's not even like me scared of like the flu. It's just when you travel, your body just is breaking down and like I don't know. I did a bunch of traveling in October. I traveled a little bit in November. I'm like, let me chill out. Let me just.
It beat my ass. Like just 2 cities beat my ass. But that was mostly because like again, I'm going from warm to cold to warm to cold again. And Austin was like 32 degrees out that bitch.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I was like, nah, I can't do this shit, bro. Like the traveling is crazy. This is very third world. I'm sorry, or first world. Sorry,
I know.
But
oh yeah, it sounds like complaining. But hey, I know you guys can relate.
You can relate, but you can relate off the fact that like we just don't want to work no more. Like that's the relation, bro. We don't want to do that shit. And
we need to get like see, this is where I feel like we not progressive as a country. Like I think it's China and then like I want to say France. They take like a couple weeks off. Like it's like a countrywide vacation.
Like a leave.
Everybody off.
Yeah.
Everybody off at the same time. Ain't nobody doing no work. Yeah. I know China's Chinese New Year's. We need that. We need like the multi-week New Year or something. Mm-hmm. Like we need to ease into it. Like it's too much. It's too fast.
I bet you they feel like they're giving that to us with like remote and hybrid. Like they're like, these niggas
ain't give me shit.
Y'all waking up at 8:01 anyway. Yeah, we'll just go ahead.
But it's like, so now that's another thing I was thinking about the other day too. And now I'm like, hold on, I'm back on my shit. When you work from home, I feel like you wake up and get straight to the work.
Yep.
Not
I don't do that.
I'm like I start like I work out in the morning anyway, so it's like I need to get my like I need to meditate. Pray? I need to work out. Then I need to get to it.
My morning routine is like I go downstairs, feed the dogs, watch YouTube for like 2 hours.
Damn. You watch on YouTube for 2 hours.
And my subscriptions.
Oh shit.
So like it's the East Coast, so it's shit updates on the East Coast. So I'm looking at like reviews, and so by the time I get up at 7, whatever, it's already 10. A lot of shit's already happened. So I'm looking at that.
I need to optimize my YouTube. I'll just be
I subscribe to shit
home
that
screen just so. DJ Vlad, no jumper.
Okay, DJ Vlad in his Adam 22 interview. Have you seen any clips from that?
What, them two together?
Yes.
Why would I watch that?
Then there's
that's what I'm saying, man. Like I'll be like, why would I ever watch that?
Then there's the one with academics talking about the takeoff shit, and I was like, this seems like incredibly bad taste for academics to say he solved the murder.
I mean, he been on that.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Did say it.
Nigga broke that down in 24 hours and already blamed it on Jay Prince. What other new details is he giving?
He said that I feel like Quavo is saying, "Don't let me stop before I hurt somebody," is what kind of sparked the whole thing. And I was just like, man, this is. I watched it, yes, because whatever, it came up in my recommended, but it would just seem like it was an incredibly bad taste.
Yeah, I mean, not even to be laughing about that shit, but it's like, yeah, like why are we doing that?
Yeah, like it don't need to be that.
And this is a nigga that everybody respects in the culture. It's just interesting, man.
So I watch YouTube 2 hours, eat some food. I might order Portos. That's my new shit.
That churro croissant.
The thing about the churro croissant, how are you eating that without getting all the sugar everywhere?
Oh no, so I'm like, I eat it over the sink, damn near. Like, that shit go everywhere. It's low key ridiculous how much
how much sugar they put on that shit.
Yeah, but it is so good.
It's almost too sweet because I get the leche ice leche coffee. Yeah. I do that. Take the dogs out. All this. This is like I look at the clock. 9:30. First call might be 10. I'm not hopping on that shit till 10:31. And until I see, like on GChat, you might see like, oh, this person's in the call. This person's in the call. Before you actually join, I gotta see 3 niggas in the call before I join. I'm not sitting in the call with just you and me.
That's where I'm different. I'm giving away my tips. This is some Patreon shit.
I'll join and meet my mic. I'll join and meet my mic.
Yeah, I'll join and meet my mic. I'm like first nigga in.
Like, hey, Josh, what's up? And you're like,
yep.
First nigga in. Oh, I'm not even on camera.
Oh, okay.
The fuck?
Camera? Wait, camera? Y'all doing camera like that?
I only get on camera for fits. Just
no,
so niggas
I get on
see
camera
my
when I
fits.
got something to say and like when it's like a meeting that I'm like active.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay. But then also, and not even, no, I wouldn't even say it's just active. I just when I really got something to say. Like when it's like, all right, we really trying to get to the nitty gritty. That's when I'm on camera. But I'm taking it back to old school, bro. We used to talk on the phone. We used to do conference calls. What happened to 1-800 conference call? Like
Are they done?
I don't know, but we taking it back. Well, I don't have to look at you. Like I don't understand the looking at you culture, and like I feel like it's
all
just,
fact.
I don't really get it. Somebody explained it to me, but because of the pandemic, now we are looking at each other, and I'm like, why?
I think it's like they feel as though it's that connection where it's like if I can't, you know what I'm saying, reach out to you, at least I can see you and all that stuff.
Nigga, you gonna hear my voice.
I think the worst thing that could happen is you seeing me and you see my reaction to some dumb shit you said, because I definitely made some faces today in meetings where I'm just kind of like, somebody said something I said, I literally like rolled my eyes.
It's funny, you got a good setup for your shit. I'm just going straight off the computer camera.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just
well, see, I could be doing anything, right? So like my camera will sit right there, and they're seeing me, but they're seeing me look this way. I'm watching TV, or like I'm playing Tony Hawk or some shit.
Nah, I got 2 screens. I got 1 screen in my computer, and I'll be answering emails.
Yeah, well, answering emails, answering texts. I'm helping do the show or something like that. Like anything can happen when that mic is off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. But I feel like working from home and remote is a way for you to like get to the work quicker. That's why I feel like they're never gonna do away with it, because we're trained mentally.
Yeah, I mean, I like going into the office too, though. But I just think that the office culture needs to be built back up, and like, I don't know what it's gonna take. It's not even just an Amazon thing. I think it's like, just people being back in the office. Like I hate that. It's like I wish it was. I hate to even be talking like this, but I wish it was almost a government mandate. Like everybody back in office, because now it's like some people in office, some people not. It's like this shit ain't right. Put this ball back.
That would piss off the entire country.
Yeah, it would. They
I know.
And
but
there's certain people that don't live in the city that they work in,
but you wasn't doing that before the pandemic.
But the pandemic made us do that,
and that's why I'm like, I don't like that. Like that's why like I kind of rock with Elon Musk
for firing people.
I just feel like the mandate of going.
How did we get around this?
I just like the mandate of getting back into the office. I think he did that Tesla. He's doing that Twitter. I mean, if I was running the company, I would do that.
But no one. But
I'm not running the company.
Exactly, because you would get the same kickback that he's getting right now for that.
It's just all running. People are working.
Yeah, not as many people are. He's mad at people for taking away ads, and all the people who
niggas mad. Why are y'all
like
push
the ads? That
it's just.
I didn't say niggas. Like,
I'm just sorry to cut you off.
Like,
I'm just mad that this is a thing.
Why are you so upset?
No, because it's like this is my thing. I'm not upset at Elon. I'm mad that we are now living by new rules since the pandemic.
Yes. Because of a pandemic. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah,
man, niggas niggas ain't scared of the pandemic
world-
no more. Niggas living in real life. Niggas is living regular as fuck.
But here's the thing:
And
why,
work
why
life
would
niggas
you
is
want?
trying
Why would you? Why would you
It's
want?
funny. It's just funny to me.
This is
It's
okay.
just
This
funny
is
to
peak
me.
Josh right now. Mark's face is all.
Were we just talking about post COVID?
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
post COVID, it was like the flu shit, but it's like. I have
doing
the same
stand-up.
stance.
Josh
No.
is doing stand-up
No,
right
I
now.
have the same stance as about the flu.
Josh is
the
doing
flu
stand-up
that
right
happened
now.
before COVID was COVID. Now they got a name for it. It's COVID.
it was still killing people. But here's the thing: you're doing stand up right now.
I'm not.
Let me reel the show
it
back.
back in. Reel it
Let me
back
reel
in.
the show back in
Reel it back
because
in.
this was not for Elon Musk. We were not even with this.
I'm not for anybody. I'm talking about the
You
policy.
are for. You said I feel him.
No,
I'm
you are
talking
for
about
sure. You
the
are for
policy of putting people back in office.
No,
that's why I
here's my
said
thing.
I'm with him with that.
But here's where that's wrong, right? Here's why that's wrong, right?
Okay, tell me.
Because with these new rules came a new satisfaction, or not a new satisfaction, but a new realization that a lot of people are ruled and run by their jobs and run by work, and that's something that I think you could agree with too. Because we all get run by work. You literally just told me before we started the show. Basically, work is making me work past when I really. But hold on.
yeah,
I'm
keep
still
going.
talking. I'm still
Continue.
talking.
No, you're right.
But with new rules comes a new way of life. It's not how it was 10, 20 years ago. And the thing is that I get people being like, I want to be back in there. You got the choice to do that, Josh. You can do that. No one's taken away. The thing is, office was taken away from people in 2020, 2021. And there were people that didn't like that. Let's just be fair. I'll be fair. I completely respect and hear you for wanting to go back in the office. I'm not mad at that. But for people that don't want to, that feel immunocompromised, that don't feel like that's really the best place to get their work done, let them have that choice.
Okay.
There's people that don't. There's people that don't. There's people that don't. There's parent like Josh. If I was to have to go back to work right now, I'd have to figure out, okay, what am I gonna do with my dogs? Like, I can't take them to work, which I think is just like crazy.
No,
I
but
can't take my dog. But it's like what?
See,
I gotta do extra shit.
hey, is this a
Because we
Patreon
didn't.
conversation?
Because we didn't know. It's not.
Even that, it's
because
like-
we didn't know what was gonna when we were coming out of this.
But
you
this
know
is
what
my
I'm saying?
thing. It's like, why are dogs my responsibility now as a CEO?
They're my responsibility, but they don't have to be. I don't have to work for you. I can go work for somebody that lets me do what I want to do. That's my thing. I don't got and that comes from the realization that my job is not my life.
No, it's great. No, and I love that realization for people and for just society. I think I'm not positive. I think that makes the society better.
Nothing was bigger to me than when I was at Red Bull and I was commuting from Long Beach to Santa Monica every day, and it affected my mood. And it affected me in meetings. It affected me everywhere. And one of my bosses came up to me and said, "Yo, you seem like really on edge." And I said, "Yeah, because I got to commute here. I'm dealing with y'all bullshit here, and I'm fucking mad." And they said, "You know what? How about you just come in? How about you take off Monday and Fridays?" And I said, "Okay." And I was doing that before COVID. Like, I wasn't coming in on Mondays and Fridays, and I had a better work-life balance because of it.
Great boss. Shout out to him. Can't agree with that bullshit.
I would have been like, "Yo, whatever."
Move closer.
But you couldn't have done that.
No, I know.
Well, who would have paid for that?
I feel where you're coming from. I
Who was
absolutely.
gonna
And that's a
relocate
that was a
that?
great example and a great scenario. That not that it gave me a different perspective, but I think that was a great evidence for your argument.
So when COVID happened, the day that they were sending people home, and someone in Red Bull in like Australia or Dublin or something, they caught COVID. And I looked at my friend Steven, and I was like, "Bro, should we be here?" Because I felt like no one was really moving fast to be like, "Yo, what do you?" But this happened everywhere. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
This is not a strictly Red Bull thing. But no one was really caring about like, okay, if we all get sick right now, it's because no one made a move. And I said, "Fuck this shit. I'm not going back to work. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now." The next day, somebody in our office caught it, and then they said, "Okay, we're shutting everything down."
No,
the pandemic, kind of fairly or unfairly, depending on who you ask, took away that, but it also gave us more options. And I think that part of what makes America great is that you have a lot of options to do stuff that you want to do.
I guess that's right. I feel like sometimes a lot of options aren't good.
Well, here's the thing. Those options have not hindered anything. That's why people are looking at what your hero did and said, "This is bullshit."
Because I said he made a
stopped.
good point. And I mean, look
To
at
you.
America. We're going into a recession, so
The recession happens not because people are working. He's doing stand up. He's doing stand up. Josh is doing stand up. It's gonna be on HBO Max.
Yeah, I said
It's gonna be on
we're
HBO
going
Max
into
this week.
recession, so that's post
My
COVID.
thing is we can't just roll the toilet paper back up
You
and go
can't.
back to
Absolutely
2019.
not.
Like, we have to find a new method towards what we're gonna do. As much as I would kind of prefer going. I won't say prefer, but I do have an interest in going back to the office just because I kind of do miss the commute. The commute was the time that I would plan my day. I would catch up in music. I would knock some things out, plan out some things like that. 40 to 50 minutes that I would take to drive to work was the time that I would spend in the morning to plan my day, and then the time leaving work, coming home as kind of like a de-stressor, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Obviously, here being remote, I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not being social. Those are kind of two things that I would like to do from time to time, and it, makes the day a little bit different. Those are kind of the things that I do miss, but that's gonna feel completely different from how it is right now because I've been remote for at least 2+ years. It's gonna feel completely different, and not every company can just pop up on their employees and be like, "Hey, we want y'all to come back in 2 weeks," because people are gonna put their 2 weeks in and fucking dip. Yeah. And then from that point, when you're a CEO, you're just like, "Okay, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the risk from all of this is going on right now and be like, all right, standing down on it, stand on business, let's go, let's ride," or are you gonna scale it back?
And that's the thing that so many people are so upset with how places treat. Like you see, I drove past a McDonald's. They say they're giving out $20 an hour. That's the most I've ever seen McDonald's ever do, because people don't want to work because of the way that they're treated. Like if they feel as though that's somewhere, like
you think that's the reason why exactly?
Oh yeah,
I think people don't want to work because let's not do that.
Now you're sounding real boot. You sound like the uncle in the corner.
No,
you might as well just stop saying nigga right now.
Let's not do this.
If you're gonna say niggas don't want to work because niggas are lazy, I think there are people that would.
That is kind of crazy.
I think the ability to scam and get government assistance after the pandemic is easier, so that's the reason why it's less jobs.
But the jail time is definitely realer. So like,
I mean, niggas
seen the PPPs go through and now they mad. Like, damn,
niggas not going to jail for
law-abiding citizen.
There's people not going to jail for this shit. This shit getting forgiven and like. Niggas is cool.
Somebody definitely went
to jail. A few people are,
but there's not a few people.
No, a few people are, but bro, the majority of the people who did that shit are not going to jail. They even put out a stat about the amount of money that just went out into the ether that they can't even account for at this point. Like this shit in California, at least, they're not going to jail. Like they're not. So I mean,
I started raising my eyebrow at a lot of these things where they actually have a term for the people that are just so tired and just exhausted of what has been happening at jobs and so on throughout this pandemic, and they refer to it as quiet quitting. I think that's one of the most ridiculous terms I've ever heard in my life.
It's some white people shit.
Yeah, but I mean, that's some real shit.
It's real, but I don't like the term.
It's absolutely some real shit. But I've never thought that it would have an actual term to it.
The term just, I don't feel like that we need to have a coin. Like we don't need to coin a term for everything. Like, you know
yeah, exactly.
Like I feel like if quiet quitting has been going on forever, I quit a job at goddamn Adidas before I just stopped showing up. You know what I'm saying?
But so hold on. I need the meaning behind it. Is it quiet quitting is when you just don't show up? Or is I thought it was when you just no, it's when you show up but you just don't work.
I don't think it's not showing up. I think it's like you're showing up to work, you're good, you're on time, but you are doing the bare minimum and what you are here to do, not going above and beyond, not trying to get to another position, not trying to excel highly. You are here to just do your position, clock out at 5 o'clock and dip.
Yeah, because how many people getting raises? How many people get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, and I think that.
So for that to have a term is wild.
The most frustrating conversation that I have to have as a black man at my job is I feel as though I deserve a raise. I feel as though I do this and I contribute to this company. I want to get more money. I want to move up, and then having that kind of rebuffed, and then looking and seeing other people get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that is a frustration, and that'll make you do the bare minimum. That'll make you say, okay, well, I don't really want to come into this job no more. I'll just stay in. Like you want to have that trust for a place, and to go back a little bit, like I think some of it is scamming definitely is easy. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't do it. Scamming is easy, but I think there's just as many people that are doing that, or just as many people that have been treated unfairly, women, people of color being treated unfairly at their job and want to find something that they really want to do, regardless of what it is. Like
I see a lot of that.
I hate to josh it. I see a lot of sides to the argument, but I also see that like the one thing that I hate about really like young people and people of our age too is like hustle culture. Like I think that is going to end a lot of us. Like
that's what I think working from home fosters a little bit more than going into the office, besides other things.
But what you think hustle culture is you think people work way harder when they don't really have a set stop time?
Yeah, I think it's just like, and I don't mind hustling off the job. Like I live by it.
I mean, we've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I live by it. I love it. But I also feel like working from home, it increases quiet quitting, and it also increases like just people just focused on other things that's not work related.
Well, I mean, how could I do the show if I didn't?
No, but it's funny you said that. I mean, we might have to cut this part. Yeah, we might have to cut the end.
We did excel pretty nice during the pandemic.
Yeah. All right, let's cut this part.
No, I don't. Hey, it's honest though, because but the thing is, Josh, is that what you don't understand is just how, and I think it's crazy that you say this, because look at your output from home.
No, but
Your output has been astronomical.
Oh, my output! I'm a superhuman. Hold on.
Exactly, like my output from home has been astronomical.
My output would be the same regardless. I'm LeBron.
So how you looking down on people who feel as though their output might work better?
No, I'm not looking down. I just think if I ran a company, that's just where my mind would be. That's just how I am. That's just literally how I am.
If ASF started,
I think
hold on. If ASF started, ASF, whatever you wanted to be, ASF company started. And they said, and someone in the interview said, hey, like, what's your hybrid options? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got kids, or, you know, I like to do something like this. Like, are you 1-3-1, or are you, 2-1-1? What are you? What are you saying?
I'm 5.
And they'll be like, best person for the job.
Yeah.
Best person for the job, right?
You can leave early if you want to.
Best person for the job. Hell no.
You can leave at 4.
What? You know what, MC? Josh definitely ain't standing that bitch 8 hours a day. Let's just be fucking clear.
No, I would be.
No, you're
bro,
fucking.
I'm on the front lines in the trenches, bro.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Nah. I if starting a company now, I would probably be 5, but I would encourage you to, be here when you need to be here, but be here every day.
Okay, I'll be here for my laptop, sir. See you later. Like, what the fuck are you saying? There's no way, like, to stay competitive in this market, and that's something that a lot of companies are facing too. To stay competitive, they have to come up with a hybrid plan or some type of plan. Like, that is what they're seeing. Like, I looked it up on a couple of articles. Like, to stay competitive, companies are because it's a turnoff. No, it is a turnoff if people can't work remote.
No, it's definitely. I mean, it's a turnoff for certain companies and certain people, and that's just what it's gonna be.
So I went to Austin last week, 2 weeks ago.
Afrotech. This is a work from home festival.
Well, it was work from home last year. It was completely virtual.
But this year, I bet everybody was working from home.
Well, everybody was working from the damn conference. Well, from what I saw, it was really dope, and it is a convention I feel like we should go to. Like, I feel like wherever it is next time, I want to see if we can all go to Afrotech and see what we can really kind of build over there, because it's great to see so many like black people there, not just creators, but people who are like in tech. You know what I mean? I never knew that there were so many of us out there. When I got into tech, like, I always and I think one of the bigger, like, kind of, I won't say it's an inferiority, but a concern I had was like that I wasn't gonna fit in with like the black people that worked where I work at. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not really into the same shit that they're into, I think. And I don't really dress the way that they do. Yeah. And you're right, you never know. But when I got there, I was like, bro, like, I talk to my coworkers now all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's tight.
Because they're dope. Like, they was sitting there talking about her lost album, and they were just like, hey man, I don't know why niggas mad at that line, but this shit fire. I was just like, yo, like, and these is niggas that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they niggas. You know what I mean?
Niggas? Oh, it's Afrotech.
They
so
niggas.
Some niggas. Okay.
They niggas.
Nah, I mean, that's why I like events like Afrotech, because it kind of brings, like, we need that. We don't have that for us. Like, all right, it's just tech, and then it's just, it ain't Foster for us.
Right.
And I don't know. I like that it brings together a community of just people who are working in the same field, who can be, each other's crutches in some sense, and just kind of help each other in whatever ways. Yeah. I've always liked conferences like that. I'm a fan of like Ad Color and all that little shit.
I want to go to Ad Color too.
Yeah. Trayvon came out here actually to LA for it a couple weeks ago. Okay. But yeah, Afrotech is dope. A lot of my homies was out there. I was excited just to see just like people like me out there just doing their thing and just kind of making their mark in the space.
It was dope. I mean, the city was awesome. I think they should always do it in Austin, to be honest with you. Like, as I drove in, I just saw nothing but black people. And I was like, I know it's not like this on like a regular. You know what I mean? But it was cool to just be like, it looked like, it just felt right. You know what I mean? And to see everybody there. These niggas had a spades tournament.
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy. I just was seeing some shit and they was like, yeah, if you can't play spades, they should revoke your black card.
What?
And I'm here to say I can't play spades.
I don't know how to play spades either.
Damn, we two niggas, black niggas. We two niggas with a podcast that can't play spades. Can you play spades?
I can play spades, but as we're admitting some things here, I do want to admit something that might get my card revoked. I can't play Uno.
That's easy.
Yeah, I knew this. I wasn't even. I don't know if I would have admitted it, but I knew it.
I can play Uno for sure. I can't
admit
play.
it.
I'm like, card games ain't my thing. Like spades, speed, all this little shit niggas be playing.
Go fish.
Spades is easy, but nobody has the patience to teach people spades. I was just like, why not? I mean,
I'm not
obviously,
trying to
if
learn,
you're gonna take a
honestly.
couple of games to teach somebody, it's gonna be
It's
kind
too
of
late.
annoying. But
It's too late for
take
me.
the time.
It's above me at this point. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
learning
good.
that shit.
it's above you.
Yeah, it's above me.
I can play dominoes, but even that, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know how to play
trying
none
to
of
count
that
this
shit.
shit up. And
Yeah, like I got Uno on PlayStation, so me and Mark and Cyrus could play it.
Oh shit!
So we're gonna play Uno, and I'm
is
gonna
it like
teach Mark.
it's like the game, but
You can pick the rules, so like you can turn stack on, off. You can turn.
That's
like,
funny.
Yeah, like you can set house rules for the game, and so I played it last weekend, and like I had like a good 2-hour session. I was like, bro, Uno is really one of the greatest games, bro.
see,
because
but
it's a hateful game.
I like Uno. Just see, that's another thing, man. It's technology, man. Work from home, Uno on the game. Like, why are we doing Uno on the PlayStation? We need to be in person.
No, Mark lives in Florida.
We need to be in person with some
Mark-
Casamigos
Mark
or what's the
lives-
shit you drink?
Mark lives in
Terramera? What's your shit?
Terramana.
Terramana.
But Josh, Mark lives in Florida.
I'm just saying, man. This Uno is a personable crowd favorite.
Josh,
We need to be
what are
playing
you
with people.
talking about? Like,
How did we get to Terramana?
He does not live here.
We need to be playing with people, some bitches.
So
some
if I want to
hookah.
play with Mark, I gotta wait to
I'm
play
just
Uno.
saying, bro. Yeah, you gotta come out here. We gotta go to Cafe Lou and bring it Uno.
Well,
down.
how about this? How about I take your
Uno
phone?
at Cafe Lou?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm taking Josh's phone. I'm taking his PlayStation. I'm taking everything, and he can't use it because remember he said niggas don't play online. I'm taking his Xbox too. I'm taking
take
all
that
that shit, so he can't.
Only thing I do with that Xbox is watch TV.
Jesus Christ.
Watch all the apps on it. I ain't played this shit.
That sounds like an
years.
expensive DVD player.
Since I saw Josh last Wednesday, he has aged 25 years and
Hey,
was
man.
born in 1964. Like I don't know who this nigga is.
Blame
dog.
on the grandparents.
God damn, bro. But Josh actually had a really cool thing that he went to 2 weeks ago as well.
Oh, yeah.
Billboard Power Players. Hey man, we gotta get this man's flowers right here, man. We gotta give him his flowers, dog. I almost hit laughter. Almost hit laughter. I didn't want to hit laughter, but man, what a crazy fucking accomplishment to you and your team at Amazon Music.
Yeah, no, man. Shout out to the team. Tim, Executive of the Year. That's the highest honor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out to Sierra, Rochelle, who on the list with me. You know, we just did some good work in the last 12 months, and I think, you know,
Oh, we just did some good work. Like,
no, we did. We honestly did. And I always tell people every time someone kind of brings it up, it's like, yo, it's a real team effort. Like, you know, shout out to the people behind us who were helping us, and not even behind us, alongside of us. You know, like
production teams.
yeah, like the whole rotation team like is a strong unit, and you know, we went out there and really kind of proved ourselves in the last 12 months, and you know, I'm just proud to be a part of a team like this, and I'm proud to be here at this opportunity. But yeah, it was dope, man. Like last year, it's funny. I've always looked at this list and been like, I feel like I should have been on this list in like 2014, 15, like when just doing all the shit I was doing before, like opening a store, managing artists, like doing all this shit. Like I was really in my bag back then. And I'm like, I've always missed these lists. And then after a while, I kind of was like, oh, it's politics, PR, publicist. You kind of got to, you know somebody, grease some elbows, whatever. So I kind of been over it. And then when I got to the Amazon, my first year, I didn't make the list. I'm like, oh, these niggas tripping. Like, I didn't turn this bitch up.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I remember I tweeted something about it. Like I literally put out a tweet, and you know, to make it the next year, or the following year, is just like, you know, it goes to what you always said. Like I took it serious. I took it personal. I really took it personal. And
Right.
I think I really wanted to stand on the work that I put out in the world and really show people that like. This is my perspective and POV on just like hip hop and streaming and just everything I do.
I think you did it unconsciously too. Like I think
Yeah,
you
it
saw it,
wasn't-
and like I don't think you like I think you meant it, but I think your mind meant it more than the kind of like your heart realized what you was doing. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, I don't do anything out of spite.
Yeah.
I've never been that type of person. So like it wasn't, you're right, it was a subconscious thing. But also for me, it was just like, it was just a natural progression of what I came to plan to do. Like I always just wanted to do more. And like I always tell myself, like I got to hunger for more. That's just always my life. Like Lloyd Banks' album, Hunger for More. So it was just like the natural progression of just, you know, where I want to go, and just what I want to keep doing. And the team has been building. And, you know, we just really did some amazing things in the last 12 months, from the live streaming to the events in person to just even just on platform and just what we've been able to accomplish. So, yeah, man, shout out to Rotation. Shout out to Tim, because he really helped put this team together.
He did a great. I stepped in on or walked in and sat for his panel at Afrotech 2 about the business of hip hop and streaming, and I thought that he gave like kind of the most answer that I feel like we would have gave to like is violence in hip hop the reason, or is violence, or is hip hop the reason that violence is prevalent in hip hop? You know what I mean? And he also gave another really good quote that I think he was like the best person to ask that question was, is hip hop's reign dying as numbers go down? And he's just like, you know, how could it be fucking dying? Like, we are the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime Lil Baby does well, Taylor Swift does well. Anytime, you know what I'm saying, these other artists do well, he was like, I see the metrics, you know what I mean? Like, I see what happens, and basically like a rising tide raises all ships. He was like, yeah, like if hip hop is doing bad, it's true. Like, every other thing will be doing bad, because that means no one's listening to anything.
I mean, I just even look at just the spectrum of music from pop to reggaeton. Latin is having a big explosion right now. Like, you can't tell me that Bad Bunny isn't a product of hip hop. Right. He talks hip hop. He acts hip hop. He is hip hop. So it's like, I think hip hop doesn't get enough credit sometimes. Right. And it's like, you know, it's
niggas too horny to say that it's over.
And I just think niggas is too horny to think that hip hop is just a music genre.
And it's a fad. More than anything, it's a fad.
But it's not a music genre. Like when I tell people all the time, hip hop is my culture, hip hop is my religion, damn near. Like, hip hop is ingrained in you as a person. It's not just the music you listen to. Right. You can be hip hop without listening to a rap song ever. I honestly think that's possible. I've seen it where people dress and want to look like hip hop, but they don't listen to hip hop.
When I was leaving Austin, I saw a dude get out of the car to unload his car, like to get on the plane, had a cowboy hat, had some Yeezys on, with the whole kind of cowboy fit. I'm like, that's hip hop. That's crazy. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop. Like that is, it's really deeper than rap.
Honestly,
shout out to Rick Ross. Like,
man, bro, wearing sneakers is hip hop.
Yeah.
Just on some real shit. People was wearing fucking loafers and tennis shoes. Like, no, hip hop made niggas wear sneakers outside. Like, off the court. That was like literally back in the 70s. Hip hop niggas started doing that first. Back then, before that, it was niggas dressing like Prince and shit. Like,
and now it's they're Billboard power players. Yeah, it's hip hop. What was the event like?
The event was
Did they feed you? I don't want to know anything about it. Did they feed you?
It was hors d'oeuvres, passed rounds. I didn't eat that shit. I forgot what I ate that night. I went and got some. It was cool, man. No, you know, the event was a small, like, kind of private event. Afterwards, I had a concert with the City Girls. I missed out on it, but it was dope, man. Tim's whole family was there, so shout out to them. I love them, bro. Tim got the best family in the world. But
should have told Future to come through to the show.
Yeah, bro. You know, it's funny. I didn't get to talk to Future. Future like jetted past me. It was funny. Like, I seen Zona Man. I don't know. Me and Zona Man know each other, but we don't know each other. I don't know where we've met before. Like, we've seen each other multiple times and kind of just gave each other the head nod. I don't know why.
The greatest part of when Future shouts out Zona Man and he has an ad-lib says, "My brother."
I seen him at a Rams game. He was like family, and we saw each other. It was just like, and my homie peeped it. He was like, Zona Man. He really was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, no, I promise you, I don't know him. And then I seen him at the shit like a couple weeks ago, and he did the same thing.
DM the nigga and get Future on the show, or get Zona Man on the show, because I would love to know.
I would
love to know why Zona Man gets a Rolex every year for his birthday. Like,
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna DM him, but
is it do you feel like it's Future's year?
Yeah, Future had a great year, man. I think. Like Future been having great years for so long. Nigga been my favorite rapper since he came out. So I'm like,
this is year 10.
It's the natural progression. Like I'm telling y'all about me being other power players. Like, it's like, nigga, he been doing this shit. Now he finally getting recognized.
Yeah.
Man, that's a full circle moment.
I saw the big billboard on 405 when you're going towards LAX. He has a billboard. I said, God damn, like.
Yeah, trying to get that Grammy.
Yeah, it really might be his year. Like, I've been arguing and people are like, it might be this person, might be this person. I'm like, man, no. Like, I just feel it. I feel like it might be his year. 10 years in the game, like.
It's crazy.
Like, granted, it took Nas, 30 in order to get his first one. But, like, Future 10 years in the game, like, that's just a crazy, crazy motion. And shout out to Ebony Ward, like, his manager. She's a fucking power player for real. Like, one of the best managers in the game. Like, even with Gunna going to jail, like, still kept it moving, like, with the Future campaign. Like, it's just been a great year for just black people in music and corporate and in tech and all this stuff. Like, we really running this shit. So shout out to us, man. Shout out to black people in general, man.
Shout out to the community, man. I think that's what this is all telling of. Like, it's the community of hip hop and the community of just power players, man. We need some jackets or something, some Lettermans.
I thought they was gonna give you as a jacket.
Man, I didn't even give me a trophy. That shit just gave me a byline.
That's fire. But you could put that in your resume. Like.
I know you can, and that's why I'm very appreciative of it. And I was thinking about the party. I didn't walk the red carpet at first. Oh, and I've been waiting to tell this story. Oh. So I didn't walk the red carpet at first, and like I just kind of met up with my team, had a drink, was talking to them, and they was like, "Oh, you didn't walk the red carpet?" I'm like, "Nah." And my girl came with me, and she was like, "Yeah, this nigga stupid." She was like, she kind of like
this
forced
nigga
me.
stupid.
Yeah, she like forced me to like walk the red carpet, and I thank you, her and my team, but thank you to her because
Did she listen to the show?
She might. I don't know. We want to talk about the show. Be saying some controversial things on here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna send her a link to this week's episode.
But yeah, she forced me to walk the carpet, and I'm glad I did. But to get to walk the red carpet, I did a very prolific thing. Like this is the highlight of my night.
Yeah,
I did a successful chat and cut.
Chat. What is that?
From Curb Your Enthusiasm? Yeah, you guys remember this?
No.
Larry David, Chat and Cut. This was a whole episode based on this. It's when you chat with someone in line and then cut to get in line.
Oh,
cut him?
Yeah, you just cut him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw Ghazi and Nima from
Hey,
Empire.
watch out for Ghazi and them, man. Hey, man. You might not make it, brother.
People are crazy.
Watch out for them niggas, man. They killing niggas. You heard?
Nah, man. Shout out to Ghazi and Nima.
Don't shout them
Love
out,
them
Josh.
guys. I love those guys. They're actually great. Like, you understand that whole Empire meme, I call it, just conspiracy theory is so fucking stupid.
For a nigga that believes
Everybody-
in theories. For a nigga that believes in theories.
It's like every rapper dying. Nigga, what the fuck? Like, I could give you a real conspiracy theory. I'm gonna save it for Patreon.
Oh, for the love of God! All right, before we jump into Patreon, I have been thinking a lot about timing since Pierce came through to us on BlkPrint Radio. I want to ask you, Josh, do you think if you were to receive this type of if you were to receive this in 2014, you think you would have accepted it and appreciated it the same way that you do today?
Yeah, I would have been, man. You know what's crazy?
He would have been a dickhead.
Yeah, I would have been an asshole about it.
Yeah, exactly. He should have got it now.
Because with youth, it's just like,
It's all about timing, man. God gives you what you need at the right moment. He knows. That's why he It's a lot of things I should have got at 2014 that I don't have now. I should have had then that I do have now. That he was like, yeah,
perspective. Is
I'm
one of
away.
the perspective.
Nah.
Before we get out of here, though, I want to say rest in peace to Hovey, man. What a shock to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read L.A. Wilson's post, and he said something that really hit me, and it's made me really sad. Like, he said, how the hell are both Hovey and Takeoff gone? You know what I mean?
Bro, like what the fuck is going on?
I know.
In the world. Rest in peace, Hovey, man. That's like niggas don't even know. Like me and him, we both got our start with Sycamore, and Sycamore had this thing called the Famous Firm, and Hovey was like the New York guy. I was the LA guy, and it was a bunch of people from different areas, Miami, VA, everywhere, and like me and him, like the only two people working in the industry still, and like I feel like the only two that really still kind of keep up with Syc. So I just always had immense respect for him. All of our conversations have always just been positive and progressive. Never like you always say that about people, like you never have a bad thing to say, but that was just truly a peaceful, dope ass nigga. And that shit it hit me hard. It's sad as fuck. I don't know, man. That shit just really just affected me. And I was just, another thing I was thinking about too about Hovey is like, and one thing that he's always been is just like he's just always been a master connector. Right. Like of just connecting different people for different things.
That's
like,
key.
Yeah, it was really key. And I think it's just, I've seen everyone say the same thing. Like he was down to just plug you without even just asking for anything. And I think that's community. That's what we really need. And we need more people like that. So again, RIP to him. Dude, it's so sad because this nigga used to always ask me every year, like, man, I gotta be on your list. I gotta be on your list. And I got in my notes. I put him on my list like a couple months ago because I was like, I just love what he was doing with like Lloyd Banks, and like he was just in so many different places. Like he's working with this kid LaRussell out of the Bay, and I was like, yo, you're gonna be on my list. You're like one of the managers of the year. I just remember just having that put, and it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro. Shout out to his
wife, his kids.
Yeah, man. Like
everybody.
Blessings up for all of them. just a terrible loss for our community, man. Somebody who, as Josh said, connected so many dots and it really changed so many people's lives. I mean, currency and everyone. Just again, never see a bad word said about him. So. Rest in peace to Hovain. And again, thank you guys for listening to the BlkPrint. Right after this episode, if you guys are listening on public, you're going to get our episode of Ant where me and Josh talk about Thanksgiving shit. It's probably way dated at this point, but you'll still enjoy it because the conversations are really good. But thank you guys for listening. And we're going to hop on over to Patreon. So we'll see you guys next time on the BlkPrint.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Let's start with a bop. Oof, you guys are gonna love this one.
Okay, callers, is the album worth a listen? It's so good. I bet you would love the intro. Let's play it.
Whoa, a win like that calls for some victory music.
Hey, and we're live. Josh P's in the building with my man Justin Davis over here with no voice. We got to get him a voice recorder. We just ordered one on Amazon, so it's on the way.
We're gonna my voice might come. There it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, he here in spirit.
Josh, we got to work on your intro.
I mean, shit, we just jumping right into it, man. BlkPrint Radio, man.
Jesus
I was getting to the BlkPrint part. See, you were supposed to just cough, and I was supposed to get to it.
I was always told you get to the intro in the first 5 seconds.
No, I was going to introduce us, then get to BlkPrint Radio. So let me start this over, man. You got Josh Pease, Justin Davis. This is BlkPrint Radio. We got my man Mark in the background here. Step to the forefront, father.
It's Mark. Is Mark coming in?
Is he in the room?
Hold on, I'm gonna turn on call-ins. This is gonna be a different show today.
Yeah, you can already feel the different energy.
Josh opening the show.
This is about to be real different. It's about to be a good one, man. Thanksgiving edition. Smells like good yams in here.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna play that on the next break. Fetty Wap just remixed Pacheco's yams.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up.
Yeah. So
hold on, MC's in the building. What's going on, MC?
MC, you in the building?
He not in the building.
Oh man,
he around the building.
He around here somewhere. Creeping around the corner.
Jesus, he in New York right now.
10 out of 10 intro jobs. Don't let 5 tell you any different.
Come on, man. You know how I do it, man. Anyway, we in the building. Josh P.
5, what's up with your voice? What's up with your voice, man?
All right. So last week when I got back from Austin, I got sick. I felt terrible. I did some things last week that I shouldn't have did. Meaning I went to Complex Con and I shouldn't have done that shit. Because that probably made it worse. So I was down on Sunday. Monday I was down. Tuesday yesterday I was like, all right, I'm kind of over it. Today I was like, yo, I got up, I jumped up, did some cartwheels, I felt great, and then my fucking voice was gone.
That's like low-key a scary feeling.
Yeah.
Like being able to like speak but can't speak.
It's terrible. Like my voice is gone. Like the thing is I recorded a podcast yesterday.
Oh my God.
And it was fine. And now it's gone. I used all my energy for this. Man.
So yeah, we got the void recorder on the way. You're just gonna press to your neck and that's gonna help out. Man.
Did you really wake up and do a cartwheel to kick it off though?
I had to. Just like Cameron. He used to do the cartwheels in the street. That's me.
Yeah. One-handed
Josh, can you do a cartwheel?
Absolutely. Come on, man. I'm athletic, bro. I can do anything that's athletic.
Why do I feel like I'm the only one on the mic that can't do a cartwheel?
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
That's because you low to the ground. You already a cartwheel.
That's fair.
Hey, make sure you go to Starbucks and get you one of them a medicine ball.
What's a medicine ball?
It's like some tea they make. It got like everything, like ginger, honey.
That sounds good as hell.
Yeah, it's fire.
I'm on my third ginger turmeric tea today.
Yeah, get you some. Man, did your throat hurt? Pause.
No, it doesn't hurt. It just like it feels like not scratchy in a sick way. Okay, I want everyone to know. I COVID tested myself 3 times last weekend.
Yeah,
it did not come up. All right, so it wasn't that. I'm safe out here. I masked up in Austin crazy, even though you got to be vaccinated everywhere out there. But like, it's literally just I don't know what it is. I feel like it's because like there's pollen in the air today. I checked that out. And that's probably what it is. I took Claritin, all that stuff. It just didn't help.
Man. Well, we
Sounds like Afrotech was a little too lit.
Afrotech was crazy. I'm going to talk about Afrotech on the show next week. So we're going to talk about that. But what I want to talk about tonight, before we get into kind of like the Thanksgiving festivities, Josh, you and Anwar Carrots had such a big like moment.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, I want you to realize that what y'all did at Complex Con, people have been waiting for a really long time.
Yeah, it's crazy. People like literally that's the response that was throughout the day and throughout the weekend, and it was dope, man. I appreciate all the love and support. We have been kind of like cooking up with this idea for a while now. I think it's like at least 2 years in the making now. We had designed the hat 2 years ago, and then he had gave me like the final sample last Complex Con. I actually wore it to the last Complex Con.
You did.
And then the following year we had one of the best activation booths. We had the photo booth with the members of our two guys from that play actors from Life. We had Gold Mouth and then Jangalang. Yeah, and it was dope, man. We got a lot of good photos.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah,
and I think that as far as an event, like I've never been not vocal about how I felt about Complex Con as a general. Like I feel like it's like very overwhelming. It's very like it's too much. Yeah. This year felt really good.
Yeah, I mean it felt comfortable. Like I didn't feel like I was too crowded. Like I didn't feel like I couldn't walk around and buy stuff. Like I was able to buy whatever I wanted comfortably, and I appreciate that about it. Yeah, man, it was dope. Like our booth is in a great area. We're right across from the Talking Twerps guys. Next to the skate ramp and the Wasted Youth and Sean Brown, and it was dope, man. Like we pretty much sold out of everything, so it shout out to the love for real.
In terms of just what people might want to know is like, how did it kind of come together? what was kind of your thoughts? Did you feel like you was like, I want to really kind of get back into it and kick it off with a collab?
No, it was, so for me, it was like, we were sitting on these hats and we couldn't figure out what we wanted to do. And we were like, Complex Con. It made sense. Like Verdi was like curating the whole thing this year. Verdi's like a longtime friend and someone that's always kind of supported us and me personally. Like I've always felt the love from him. So knowing he was involved, I was like, okay, cool. This is dope. That point I want to make really clear is because like it made Complex Con a little bit cooler to me this year. It was like, all right, Verdi's there, like that makes me want to be there.
Because if it had that kind of like Verdi's he got it out the mud.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it's like he's still getting out the mud. Exactly. Like he's still a young nigga like us, so it's like that was just a dope little factor that made me want to buy in. And then me and Anwar, we always just be in our texts just bullshit and shooting shit. Like literally, like it's just jokes coming to life. Like we're like, like what if we did a booth based on Life? And we're like, oh shit, like that's one of our favorite movies. And I was talking to one of the homies the other day, and he was like, bro, that movie is so fucking sad. He's like, all I can think about is Bernie Mac fading.
It does not end well.
Nah, them niggas, niggas break out.
I know they
at the baseball game.
But they old as shit. Like their whole life is just passed them by.
Hey man, I just love that movie. That's a funny ass movie. Shout out to real Boston Richie because he had that line in the song "How You Coming." He's the white only pie. It's like that's why I know real niggas appreciate this movie. When I heard him say that, I was like, like shout out to him. But we were like, what if we do the booth based off Life? So I was like, damn, we was like, let's recreate the poster. Yeah. And then Anwar was like, we got to get the actors. I'm like, oh, you're wild. I'm like, we're going to hire some niggas to sit there all day. So he found, we had this photographer, Walter Brady, shout out to him. Real great photographer, man. Really shout out to him for real. He found the Bernie Mac. Tone, Smino's bodyguard. Okay. Is actually was Goldmouth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was cool. Kept it in the family. And it was dope. It came out really well. The actual retail portion of the booth was like almost like a sale, right? And shout out to Jamar and Peso. They held it down all weekend.
Tiny ass sale,
tiny sale. Yeah, I mean honestly, 2 at a time. That's all we could do.
I really wanted. Yeah, I really wanted.
There's a lot of product.
Yeah, I really wanted to say, Josh, there's no room in here.
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't even really want people to come in the motherfucker. Buy your shit, go get your photo, and get on about your day. But
there was a lot of great pieces. You had, I think, 3 shirts?
Yeah, we did 3 shirts. We did a blue shirt or like a navy to match the hat, a brown, said ain't shit funny in the front and kind of like the Carrots font. And then we did the Life shirt.
Yes.
Which is like a scene from the movie.
Loved it.
That was sold out instantly. People were just seeing me walking wearing that. And were like, whoa, where's that shirt? Like, I'm
it's a
telling them,
classic.
yeah, like people were just like, oh, that's just dope. They didn't even know the brand or anything. So that was actually dope. And that just actually kind of motivated me more because like I always have like ideas like that and just kind of think along that wavelength. And it's like, oh, when people kind of like are receptive to it, it's like, all right, like people appreciate this.
Right.
So that was dope. The piece sweatsuit. Yeah, the sweatsuit was purely Anwar. He came with that. And I was like, shit, sure, why not?
It's genius because it's got the peas on one side and the carrots on the back.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of hearkening back to like those days. Like that's what it felt like to me. Like as a kid coming from Virginia over here, I was like, when I saw this, I said, I gotta have this. And I feel like a lot of people there were like, I gotta have this because we missed out on the store.
Yeah.
We missed out on all the drops. We missed out on that. So that's why they went for it.
Yeah, and it's, shout out to people, really came in, and that was like the best seller. That shit was flying off the shelves. And like, even just the response from other brands, like people were like, yo, we got to do something. Like there's so many people that just came up like, yo, this piece is dope. Like they don't even know the brand or anything. So yeah, that shit was, a dope look. Shout out to Anwar. Always just like one of those guys that's always down to share the love,
right?
And kind of like share the wealth and kind of bring people along with him. So
share the wealth. He had like 5 different activations.
Oh yeah, no, you understand. Like
weekend.
So on Saturday he did this collaboration with Whatnot, which is like this new live auction app. Really dope app. I this is my first time interfacing with it, finding out about it.
A lot of sneaker people that I follow on YouTube use Whatnot, and they have auctions from branded content that they use to sell on whatnot, and I think it's pretty cool. No,
it's dope. It's actually I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start tapping in and just seeing what's going on. But Anwar did their booth on Saturday, and this dude did live auction things from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah,
like, and I'm like, yo, it's like he hit me a couple of days before, like, yo, I got this Whatnot opportunity. They paying, just come. I need to interview you for an hour. I'm like, for sure, I'm here. Like, I'll be in the building. So yeah, shout out to him. Like he had me, Maxo Cream, Shorty, Cool Kai, Desto Dub,
and the thing that was smart, collabs with all of them.
Yeah, collabs with all of them.
Multi-level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole auction was just his collaborations with all these different people, and then he had a shirt that he did with Whatnot.
Yeah,
and like it was just dope, man. Like I think that type of shit is why I love Anwar. Like chief collaborative officer is what they call him in like the LA Times. Like. I think that's a very fitting title, and that's why he is who he is.
And it all makes sense. It was all one thing I love about what he did is that like, and I'm bringing it back around to you guys' collab is that it felt like it paid homage and it was respectful to the brands he was working with.
Yeah.
But when it came back around to peas and carrots, it's like, oh, this felt like a throwback. You know what I mean? It felt really like natural, and it didn't feel forced. Some people will be like, oh, we're coming back, we doing this shit again. I feel like when they like started LRG back up, I was like,
shout out to guys.
I felt weird about it. I felt weird about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to dudes at LRG. I feel you. I absolutely did. Kind of was like, oh, okay. And they've been doing some interesting things with it. I think the round 2 thing was interesting. Bringing back some of their famous Halloween hoodies is interesting.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. But I feel you. This definitely wasn't forced. It was just organic, like everything that we do. That's always kind of been, the name of our brand, or not the name, but just the ethos behind it. It's just like everything is organic and just feels right. And yeah, man, I'm just glad that he was able to kind of provide this platform.
What was the coolest thing you saw at Complex? Because here's my thing with you, I couldn't find you.
Yeah,
you got us in.
I was all over. I was running back and forth trying to get people in. Like then I was just kind of looking around shopping, just trying to catch a vibe, and I really didn't catch one, honestly.
Why not?
It was a eclectic crowd. I think it was really. I was talking to someone earlier today, and it kind of reminded me of Magic a little bit. Yeah, a little more urban than streetwear, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's good to expand just demos, but it definitely felt a little different than past years. But one thing I do appreciate, I feel like everyone was shopping. I seen a lot of people spending money. I think I seen a lot of product too. Like I feel like they had a lot more product than past years.
They had product to buy, but it wasn't behind long queue.
Yeah,
and they really made the queue and the lines this time really manageable. So like I ended up getting, obviously I bought a lot of stuff from your booth, and I bought like one of the hats from what's his name? His name is escaping me. J Tips. Pause.
Oh, he had a booth?
Yes.
See, I missed it. See, that's the thing.
He had some cool, but it was like on the outskirts.
Damn, I'm a fan of his shit.
So I got a burgundy and pink LA from him. and and like it, but. I mean, that was really the only thing I wanted when I saw he had a booth. But I was like, if I wanted to get something that weekend, I could have got it.
Damn, I'm mad I missed that. I got a PSG jersey, the Verdi PSG.
That's dope.
Messi jersey.
The Verdi line was crazy.
Yeah.
So I wasn't waiting in that one. That was the one where the Q was like, all right, I'm not waiting in that shit.
I like the jackets he put out. I like the undercover one, the all black one. That shit was dope. The last orgy joints.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to spend $1,500 on it though. Verdi, look out for your boy if you're listening. But I'm trying to think the coolest thing I've seen. The coolest thing, my favorite thing about Complex Con this year was I had a burger from George Montz.
Okay.
He's like this burger dude from Brooklyn.
Was he outside?
Yeah, he was all the way towards all the way in the food village.
I was dying, bro. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was crazy. How they had the food village was like you went outside and it had like a small, like it had like Hard House.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, that's a small ship. You have to go like further out. And that's
it's
where they
like
had all the
past
food.
like the lake.
Yeah. That's where they had all the food at. Man, the first day I went and got a burger. Then I had a lobster roll right behind it.
Yo.
Yeah, I went right back to back.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
I know
it was kind of crazy.
You don't even say less. I already know your stomach was hitting.
I was actually cool, man. You know, I take Seed. Shout out to Seed. Sponsor your boy. It's a probiotic or just a biotic. I don't know. They don't like to call it a probiotic. But yeah, George Montz Burger. Him and the dude Trip Burger, who's from LA, always does pop ups around LA. And he was like, man, he was telling me, he was like, yeah, this is the reason why I do this. So like when George wanted to do some shit in LA, I was like, can I help you?
Yeah.
I took a photo. I was like, it's just legendary to see these two like burger. I don't even know what to call
icons.
them. Burger lords.
Burger lords. That's a good one.
They're doing their thing. So shout out to Trip from Trip Burger. Shout out to Montz or George Montz. That shit was fire.
But so many people showed up to the booth. I mean, there was just a real sense of community from all the pictures that Anwar was sharing. His whole story. His story had the little dots. That's how much he was posting.
He was like, I'm gonna post every photo. I'm like, all right, do your thing, shorty.
Yeah, he posted everything, but it was like it was fans, it was friends, it was people that probably y'all ain't seen in a minute. I think that was my favorite thing about it was seeing people I hadn't seen them since like before pandemic.
Yeah, no,
Complex Con.
Complex Con is always good for that kind of reunion sort. You see people you ain't seen in a little bit of time. I was really just like taken aback by just the fans. I hate to even call them that, supporters. Like people who just came out and were like, yo, like I remember y'all from way back, and people hit me like DM me after the fact, like, bro, you the reason why I do what I do. And like that shit was just like touching, very touching. I don't even know how to accept compliments like that sometimes. So I was like, man, like thank you. I remember just taking photos with people, like mad people, just like, yo, can I get a photo with you?
I was like, you were very photogenic that day, that weekend.
I mean, I was like, one thing that's funny. I used to be like, I don't want to take no photos with no fans. Like when I was like back in the day, like working with Casey and shit, I'm like, he's the rapper. Take a photo with him. Yeah. Don't take a photo with me. Yeah. And I remember Anwar like kind of got on me like, nigga, like take these photos.
Yeah.
So now I'm just very conscious of that moving forward. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody who, came through. I remember I was taking one photo and I saw this guy I work with, like, kind of watching me take a photo. I'm like, this is funny. I wonder what the fuck he's thinking right now.
He probably going back to work like, hey, this nigga don't need to be here anymore. He already has celebrity.
He got some shit going on.
I need his job, nigga.
Oh, God.
But that was such a great weekend. I should not have went.
Yeah, man.
I really shouldn't have gone.
That laugh sounds painful.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it. It was worth it to kind of. I had to support. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate it, man.
I had to support, and I said, I'm a man of my word. I said, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna buy some shit, and this is monumental. Like I said, coming here in 2014 and the store being closed, my heart was broken that day. I was like, damn, I came out here for this store. So to have that vibe and to be able to be a part of that, just if only for that day was great, but what it did to my health was not good.
Nah.
I was sore as fuck. Like, and I did a couple laps because I was.
That's the thing too.
I was able to do a couple laps. Like previous years in Complex Con, you couldn't really do laps there. Yeah, it was too tough. You would walk into somebody's line, or you walking. You're walking through like celebrities walking through. I feel like whoever put it together. I know Agenda. I don't know if Agenda still does it.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the team is.
Or they probably got their own Complex Con team now. But I thought they did a really good job. Like,
it was even just the flow into the concert. It was like a good little lineup from there to there. So it was cool, man. I think they did a great job. Hopefully, it was a success for them. It's a success for me. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I loved it. I'll be back next year.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, I wanna be back next year, but just with a different idea. I got the idea I'm working on. Yeah, I'll be back next year in some capacity.
I really think we need to be able to like do a panel or something.
Oh yeah, that too. I would love to do a BlkPrint panel.
Or be on a panel. I feel like the panels this year, I feel like not a lot of people was really fucking with it. I feel like that's like the least.
I did see a bunch of people online for that Creed panel. I was like, damn, this shit.
Oh, because Michael B. Jordan was going to be there.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, but I'm like, this nigga really, people care?
Hell yeah.
There was a lot of people online for that.
Was it women or men?
It was everything, mixed demos. I was actually like surprised. Yeah.
They probably want to see what Jordans he was wearing. You know what community that is in there. But Complex Con in the books. Great Q4. I think Q4 wrapping up. We're going to take a quick break on BlkPrint Radio and be right back. We're going to talk about some Thanksgiving shit, man, on BlkPrint Radio. MC, you good in New York? What's up?
I'm fully good. I was hoping y'all don't hear these damn horns every 2 minutes. This is it's crazy out here. It sounds like World War III out this bitch right now.
Oh, oh my God.
But I'm nestled cozy. I'm nestled cozy in bed right now. When you take video games away from me, I'm in bed at 9:00, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, see, you're in that old man time. All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna talk about MC in New York too on BlkPrint Radio when we come back. BlkPrint Radio, back here for as long as my voice will allow. J5, Josh Pease.
In the building.
MC in New York. That was a crazy crack on my voice. MC in New York.
MC, you in New York for holidays, right?
Yeah, I'm here till next week. A little bit of an extended vacation. Usually I do get to do this from time to time, like between 7 to 10 days. But it's always appreciated when I have the opportunity to do it. I really needed to burn through just my last couple of days of PTO, so I was just like, you know what? Let's go pull up on a family.
I feel that. What part of the city you in?
In Spanish Harlem.
He said Spanish Harlem. Major. I know it ain't regular Harlem. Spanish Harlem.
I mean, sometimes you gotta specify it because Harlem is pretty, big in general.
You know, it's fun. I'm just like, I'm such a LA nigga. I'm only familiar with LA shit. Like I was talking to somebody about London the other day. I've never been. Sounds culture when I say that, but I've never been in. We're talking about like some locations, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. It's like I think it's in the city of Waterloo or Shoreditch. She was like, nigga, those are streets. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know, nigga.
Oh my God.
So yeah, man. Shout out to London.
There's no different areas in LA that you would specify just by like ethnic. Well, then again, I can't really say by ethnicity because Spanish Harlem has been Spanish Harlem since well before I was born.
Oh, we could definitely find places in LA by ethnicity.
Yeah, but you wouldn't call it Spanish something. You wouldn't call it like Mexico town. That's like Koreatown is like it's all Mexicans.
K-Town, Little Tokyo.
Yeah, but it's all Mexicans there.
Little Ethiopia.
That's probably the only spot.
Yeah.
They thick. Gang thick on Little Ethiopia.
Gang thick and Little Ethiopia.
It's funny.
Real good food out there too. If you can find parking.
I'm not. I've never really had Ethiopian food.
It's great. You gotta eat it with your fingers.
That's why I don't eat it.
Oh,
I eat with my hands.
I think some places they make you dip your fingers first.
I'm just not trying to eat with my hands. Really, it's not really my thing.
So what are we doing for Thanksgiving, man? It's tomorrow. We winding down. Actually, not even what are we doing. How did you get out of work today? Like, did you just stop completely or what?
I had a car this morning. I was just like, this fucking early ass car. They tried to make it early, like considerately. I'm like, this ain't considerate, but
yeah,
it was cool. It was cool. It was a quick call. Had some couple little housekeeping things. I got a lot of emails that I'm just not looking at.
Yeah,
niggas gonna have to catch me on Monday.
Yeah,
maybe Tuesday actually.
I feel like you've been off since like Saturday.
I ain't even been off. Like I'll be on all the time, but it's just like. I just hate like the end of the year and everybody's trying to do something. It's like, bro, it's the end of the year. We all supposed to be relaxing. Like, why are we all trying to do something now? Like,
but what do you have to prove? Like, same on my end. It's like, why are you coming up with like ideas and shit? Like, nobody cares. If you didn't have the idea before November 23rd,
you better save it.
Save it. I'm not trying to do it. Like, it's year end right now. End, not more.
Nah, man, it's crazy. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to work though, man. I really do enjoy what I do, but I'm tired.
Bro, you've had quite a year, like quite a Q3, Q4.
Yeah, quite a year period, man. I think it's been a process, man. And I think the work is finally starting to show, and I'm excited about everything that's out in the world. And I'm excited about the other things I'm about to put into the world. So.
We're going to talk about, for anyone who doesn't listen to our podcast, I think everyone here pretty much does. We're going to talk about the Billboard thing.
Oh yeah,
this weekend.
Oh yeah, man. I haven't talked about that with you guys.
We're gonna save that. I wanted to put Complex Con here, so we were just like, we're not gonna wait for Complex Con.
That's a good conversation.
It's gonna be some good conversation because like I need Josh to start appreciating the things that he does.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Get my speech.
That's what I'm gonna do
speech.
This weekend. Is finally get Josh to accept compliments. That's gonna be
funny. You sound like my therapist.
A speech would be lit, though. I would actually like you to do an official speech, just acknowledging a lot of the compliments that you do get throughout the year.
Yeah, no, sure, why not?
All right, it's gonna be speech time this week. We're gonna be putting up a toast because there's a lot of other things coming through in the end of the year. I literally just turned around and asked Josh, "Where's the ASF list?"
Oh yeah,
this is the 6th time I've asked him.
I've been thinking about it. Nah, I'm working on it, man. I think it's this year's list is gonna be dope. We're gonna have a ton of BlkPrint content around it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to just a new. I guess I'll spill the beans a little bit. A new format to the list. I think listing out things and just showing love in that manner is great. Yeah. But I also just kind of want to break it up and just certain categories I want to hit.
Well, media wise, it's different. Like you were in a different spot this year than you were last year with the list. Like now you're like, oh, okay, your arms have reached further into the world of creating content and being that person behind it. I think really a lot of it is like you coming from behind the scenes to front of the scenes, and that shit's cool to me. Like that's another thing where it's like, okay, you're enjoying it.
Yeah,
I
think for me it's like it's funny for me. Like I think I've always just been a man of culture and community and just seeing things that's going on, and I just always want to tip my hat as like, yo, you've provided me inspiration this year, you've entertained me this year, and now it's kind of turned into like this like people campaigning for it. Every time I go out, somebody asks me about this damn list. I gotta get on the list. All type of motherfuckers.
Stilo Brim for ASF
a nigga told me, he said, man, he's like, I gotta make the list this year. I put a nigga through a table.
Whoa, who said that?
I can't even tell you. I was dying. I'm like, bro, this is So
damn, Spike Dudley, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to the list, man.
But now we in the Thanksgiving. I don't even want to talk about what we making. I want to talk about what you not eating for Thanksgiving. What are you not eating for Thanksgiving?
You know what's crazy?
In the chat also. In the chat, everybody in the chat, what are you not eating? When you see that shit, you are automatically.
I just had to get an answer for you. This year, I'm not eating any meat. My girlfriend is making a vegan Thanksgiving.
That's different.
It's actually, she did it last year.
Because that's B&D right there. I know that shit expensive.
Yeah, that shit was fire last year. I can't even front. She said everything's gonna be vegan but the mac and cheese. She's like,
you gotta keep it real on that.
Yeah, the mac and cheese.
You can't vegan no mac and cheese.
Yeah, she didn't do vegan last year, mac and cheese, but last year she did the vegan Thanksgiving. That shit was fire. I was like actually impressed. She did these oyster mushrooms like fried.
Yeah.
Shit tastes like chicken.
Well, I've had mushroom nachos before that took place of the meat.
Oh.
And that was actually kind of good.
Yeah. I really don't like vegan food. I kind of rally against it sometimes, but sometimes I got some shit that's busting. So
JB Great said in the chat, shout out to him, pumpkin pie, throwing that shit out the window. That's crazy.
I be eating pumpkin pie, but I like sweet potato pie. Real niggas like sweet potato. Pie. And it's like, what's the fucking difference? I don't know. I think one has just got cinnamon, one don't.
I think with pumpkin, it's a lot more tart. It's a lot more tart than sweet potato pie.
That's just how I feel. One got cinnamon, one don't.
Yeah. What's the one you put the whipped cream on? I think people put the whipped cream on the sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato, ain't it? Yeah, I think it's sweet potato.
I'll be just going straight raw.
Flo, shout out to Flo. He just got married, by the way, in the chat. He said chitlins, cabbage, cornbread, black eyed peas. Okay, let's go down the list here. Let's go down the list here. Chitlins. Who the fuck is serving chitlins?
Niggas eat. First of all,
no way.
People eat chitlins, and I'm like, if you eat chitlins, bro, like I really don't trust you. I really don't.
At Thanksgiving, no.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. People eat chitlins, and I don't trust them. I really don't. That's you're eating intestines of pigs. That's crazy. Why would you eat that?
Y'all eating hog maws and shit at Thanksgiving? Ain't no way.
Then my nigga said cabbage. I'm like, yeah, I like cabbage. I had some cabbage the other day.
Cabbage is fire.
Cabbage. I had some cabbage and black eyed peas the other day.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I could co-sign the black eyed peas either. I don't have black eyed peas enough. They're actually good for your heart.
Yeah. So, I eat those every January 1st. My grandmother liked black eyed peas. Yeah.
New. I think it's like some something my mom used to say. It's like a new beginning or something like that.
Yeah.
The beans represent the different beans represent something. Some old African shit.
Yeah, my grandma got me every year. She's like, you better make sure you eat some black eyed peas. I'm like, damn.
DMV fan, shout out DMV fan. I think he's about to graduate also. Shout out to him in the chat. He said if it's vegan, I'm leaving.
I feel you, bro, but you can't knock it till you try it, bro.
Oh my god!
And just think about it. Black eyed peas, cabbage, like things we're talking about.
Already.
Yeah, it's already vegan, so it's not that tough of a difference.
Like Thanksgiving, that was what the natives wanted to be. You eating from the land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what vegan is too.
I have no idea what Thanksgiving's about.
No one does.
Eating from the land, like that's new to me. So what about the turkeys?
Why are you laughing, MC? That's what it's saying. They eat from the land. They grew everything that they made on Thanksgiving. That's why they was eating it.
I'll tell you one thing I'm not touching tomorrow. If you pull out the cranberry, I'm out the door.
What is wrong with cranberry sauce?
I don't really fuck with cranberry sauce either. I never.
I'm good.
Is it too tart? Is it too tart? Too tangy?
It's crazy, man.
They pull out the thick hockey puck slabs of cranberry. Hell
y'all
no,
not those. Y'all gotta have like the made there's really good cranberry sauce that you can make. And you boil it and it kind of turns into like a gelatinous thing, but it's not cut with slices. It's actually kind of, it's supposed to be like an accent. It's supposed to be like a sauce, like an actual sauce on the side.
Yeah, on like
that you mix.
Put on like fucking turkey or something.
Yeah, that you
dry.
mix with it.
I just put gravy on my shit.
If someone's still serving you the slice, Mark, you need to leave the house and not leave the food.
Yeah, the hockey pucks, I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight on the hockey pucks. I'm not eating anything.
You got to eat it from scratch, my brother. That's the good shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Let me see what else. Cyrus in the chat said turkey is always a no.
Turkey's a no, bro.
Really?
Oh, you're crazy. I love turkey.
Oh, the ham?
A good fried turkey?
Yeah. Oh my god. I've never had fried turkey.
Oh man, my dad fries turkeys. Like, and if
put
you
it
need
in
them, if you want him to fry you a turkey for a holiday, let me know. He'll turn it up. It's just fire. I've actually been very impressed with that fried turkey. And just like it's like still very like moist inside. Like it's not like turkey can be dry to me, and that's why I don't love it. But I don't know. My dad and my grandmother's turkey in the oven is amazing, but my dad fried turkey is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not the hugest turkey fan. You know what I'll do with turkey? I'll eat it on the first go round. I'll eat it when we first eat and everything, and then leftovers, I'm not touching it again.
I fuck with it for the leftovers. I'll be making little sandwiches and shit.
It make you go to sleep, man.
Sandwiches, soups. I love a good just things. I remember like one year I cooked like me and my girlfriend at the time. We made Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Like cooked everything.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this shit's crazy.
It's hard. I think the first year that I was with my wife when we first started dating, I was trying to impress her like so crazy. I was like, yo, I'm about to like turn this shit up. She about to fuck with me. And she had to work late, and I was like, I'm about to just make the whole Thanksgiving. I made everything that fucking year.
Oh, you're a wild man.
I made every fucking thing. I think I even made the macaroni that year because she was completely gone, and it was funny because like I didn't want to eat none of that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't want to have any. I was tired of looking at the food.
Well, as I was gonna say too, I see why my mom used to stretch these motherfucking leftovers.
Yeah,
like I was like, yeah, you spent all these hours cooking. You about to eat this shit for as many hours as it took to cook. Shit crazy.
I think I cooked from Wednesday morning all the way up to Thursday night, and I think that was a year where like Kame came over because he didn't go home that year. And a couple other, I think Drew would come over. He didn't go home that year. We just kind of ate everything, and I was like, y'all go ahead and eat, man. I'm not even hungry no more, dog. I don't want none of this shit. Armand in the chat. Shout out to Armand. Go ahead, MC.
Before you get to Armand, y'all hosting anything this year? Or are you, I guess what would be the other term for it? Are you actually attending something or are you hosting?
I am going to my in-laws. It's going to be real chill this year. I don't actually have to make that much this year either, so that's pretty cool for me, especially with like how I feel right now. But like I feel like I got to do more because I'm used to just doing more every year. But it's good to like do like 3 quick little things. It's not going to be too many people that we're going to be eating with, so it's cool. I mean, and plus like it's really, I'm trying to create like new traditions. You know what I mean? I think that's super important with where I'm at in life and building a family. And, you know, it's I've never really had like a nuclear family. You know what I mean? So I've never had traditions to go to. So I want to start my own. So starting that and being able to do that for the past 2 years has been really important, especially through the pandemic. Like we the first time we were really able to get down and do that was last year.
Man, that's dope. That's really dope.
Armand in the chat. He said fried or jerk turkey is the jerk turkey.
Oh yeah, nah, he talking that
niggas
talk.
Be going crazy.
Turkey,
man. Hey, Who? Oh, I think Dion. Dion's in chat.
No, it's Armand.
Armand. I'm just thinking about Dion too because he lives in Houston.
Yeah.
The dude that owns Turkey Leg Hut.
He
I just saw him frying some turkeys. He was selling for $350.
Hold on.
$350 for a turkey. I would buy it. $350 in a pan of rice, or the turkey, fried turkey in a pan of rice.
300.
$350.
And that's it.
He got them all off. So don't even question the man. This nigga frying it a bit, and he frying it different. Like that nigga fries different. But to answer your question, I think I would go with the. If I had to choose, I would probably go fried. But that jerk turkey, I've had it before.
So you had it before?
I've had it before. Fucking Courtney from We Jammin' in Los Angeles, he's jerk turkey before.
Is it juicy?
It's juicy, man. It's juicy. It's just spicy on the outside. You know, like you've had the jerk turkey, the fucking the sliced meat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like that.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, it's fire.
I might need that.
It's not like a jerk like Jamaican, but it tastes like.
Now you know how I just said I felt like I wasn't doing enough, right?
Yeah.
Now I want to do jerk turkey. Now I want to try to do
Try
that.
it, bro.
I want to try and make that. Hold on, Josh, pulling up the video right now.
Yeah, I gotta show you this nigga frying
of the turkeys.
Oh wait, hold up.
What is that's corn?
No, hold on.
I'm still cautious about this $300. $300. That rice better be the Papado's dirty rice.
If he serves it around the rice, it might be fire because it's already like, you know what I mean. If it's in the pan
marinating
with
in the rice.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. While Josh is pulling this up, Cyrus also said, "Eat y'all greens." I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't had greens in a couple years, bro. I think it's just not
unless they collared.
Yes, it's not what people. It's not what people do out here.
No,
are y'all wasting plate space on the green? Are y'all wasting plate space on salad?
It's not. No, we're talking about collard greens, bro.
Okay. I'm about to say.
No, I don't think any black person actually says the collard and greens. I've never, unless I'm trying to explain it to another person, I've never said the collard and greens. I automatically know what niggas mean when they say eat greens. You automatically know what a nigga's talk about when he says, "Yo, y'all want some greens?" I'm not thinking, "Oh yeah, I want a kale salad." It's like, "Oh no, you got some turkey next to that shit."
Bro, I'm not wasting no plate space on salad. I'm gonna tell you right now, my plate portion tomorrow is probably gonna be 60% mac, 20% turkey, then 20% probably sweet potatoes or any other else. But that 60% is going to the mac.
One of my weird Thanksgiving things is that like I gotta have mashed potatoes or it's not real. It's not really Thanksgiving. Okay. Here go the video right here.
Yeah, he had another one too where he was like,
"That's a huge ass like
frying it," but yeah.
How long you think it takes him to make that damn turkey?
Damn, I'm trying to think how long it took my dad.
Got to be like an hour, right?
A couple hours, I think an hour or two.
Also, Mark, let's talk about you just said 60% macaroni and cheese. How do you not have a coronary after that?
Bro, 60% mac.
How
it just has to be that way.
That look good as shit.
Yeah.
Your heart is gonna give out, bro, by the time you're 35.
That's what the water's for, bro.
That's not how that works at all. That is not how that works. In the least bit. I'm confusing.
Okay, so
I'm confused.
Okay, so what's a healthier percent? What's the plate portion for you tomorrow?
I would say my plate portion. I
do a little bit of everything.
Hold on. Yeah, we're not talking about my plate portion. We're still talking about you. Don't pass the buck to me. We're talking about you. 60%.
I'm asking you.
I don't like macaroni and cheese. I don't like macaroni and cheese.
That's different.
Wilding.
Have you just had not had a good batch? Like, what is it?
I think it's.
Have you had it with the crispy top, like the real like?
For one, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
So like that automatically takes me out the equation right there. Yeah. I can't have. I've never been able to have. But also, it's like whatever. It's just like it just tastes like it. You could have really good macaroni and cheese that has like spices and stuff in it, and it tastes kind of good. Or you can have bad macaroni and cheese that just tastes like somebody's dropped some fucking cheese in it, and it's like mushy.
I'm very particular with macaroni and cheese. Like I'll go places and look at it and be like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Like I wouldn't even try it.
It's like one of my weird food vices. Like I don't like cold food at all.
Yeah, and that's the thing, cold too. Like, I need my shit.
No cold foods, period.
No, unless it's supposed to be cold.
Yeah.
Like if it's like salad.
So no ice cream for you?
What? Unless it's supposed to be cold.
But you're lactose anyway, so you can't even have ice cream.
I can have ice cream.
Unless
they have ice cream that doesn't have dairy in it. Come on, man.
That's true. I forgot.
Yeah, we got that. But at the end of the, but ice cream doesn't fuck me up as much as like cheese does.
Y'all family make dirty rice?
No.
My mom, like my grandmother, actually, my grandmother's like one of the best chefs I've ever met in my life, and like
This conversation making me hungry.
Yeah, I'm man. I'm like, I had John and Vinny's earlier.
Oh, see, listen to this nigga, man.
I honestly was trying to get trophies, burgers, and then fucking something happened with their gas.
Where's trophies at?
On Fairfax.
Oh, you drove. Josh is a driving nigga, man. I see
Yeah.
you be getting everything out that Tesla, boy.
Nah, you know, I just charged a bitch up. I charged a full charge this morning too, so that shit was. If you got a Tesla, you know, you full charge at that acceleration, ain't no joke. That motherfucker be pushing.
All right, hold on. Let's take a quick break because I want to talk about barbers. But this is gonna be a quick break. This song is literally 1 minute because Josh told me to play it. But we're gonna talk about barbers real quick because I gotta talk about. We gotta talk about barbers. We'll be right back on the BlkPrint. Yeah baby at the end is like the craziest part of that whole thing because I was wondering where the yeah baby was and it was literally right there 1 second left.
Hey man, fucking shout out to Fetty Wap, shout out to Masego. Fetty Wap's about to do some time right now, so
yeah, he got
hold your head.
Another one gonna talk Fetty was in jail.
I thought he was already in jail too. I'm not gonna lie.
He might is he in jail?
He on the way.
Okay,
definitely on the way.
Salute, brother.
Shout out Big Tim in the chat. He said Fetty low key sounded like Charlie Wilson on this. Yes.
Yeah, he snapped.
He definitely went crazy on this.
I fucking hate the way the industry did Fetty Wap because he is such a unique voice and talent that he should still be popping right now.
But I feel like a lot of that is the industry and the people too. But some of that might be Fetty Wap too.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I hate when artists have so much success so fast because like the decline always happens. It's always a hard decline.
One of the few albums that I've ever heard where every single song was like a single, like every single one. You think your car's on?
And that's off your demo.
Nah, I like heard the song. I think someone playing Yams. Right. Oh, someone playing something.
Oh,
it sounded like somebody's like, yeah, that was a banger. We run that back. I swear that's what it sounded like.
But I had to make a life or death situation yesterday.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm just done trying to get a haircut in the valley. I tried it for a minute. I joked Josh for driving so far to get his haircut.
Yeah, bro.
And I said, you know what, man, I can't take another like will he, won't he. Now the barber that I was going to was a barber that ironically Josh had said, hey, there's some barbers over here.
Yeah,
said,
no,
right,
well,
cool.
It's next to my juice spot. I told you.
I'm not blaming you.
I'm just saying. All I said was, I go to this juice spot. Black barbershop just opened up next door. There's some niggas in here. I was surprised to see so many niggas. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of black niggas over here. They be kind of making my spot hot now, honestly.
To his point, they do because they always
in the parking lot.
First time I went there, they got the women at the juice bar. They're nice. They'll come over and bring them the juices or whatever. And she gave her the juice. You know how a nigga will look at somebody's ass?
Yeah, niggas is wild.
Moving away. I was like, all right, like, come on, like, this ain't 1994, nigga. Like. This is crazy.
Them niggas are stereotypical barbershop niggas.
So I went to the guy in there and I was like, let me go to the flyest nigga in there. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
So I go and I get a cut, real good cut. He says, follow me on Instagram. I do appointments through DM on there. I said, wow.
That's terrible.
I said, wow, okay. I can't have your number? Like, I can't just call? All right, cool. I look on this story. He's on a flight to go give. He's giving AB a haircut on a plane.
Put that shit on.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's hanging out with Kanye, and I said, "Oh no."
Yay 24.
I said, what's going on?" And then next thing I know, I had to get another. I go every 2 weeks, just for my sides or whatever. I said, "All right, man. Hey, you gonna be in town on Monday?" He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in town." I go to the barbershop. It's closed. Nobody's there. I go on Instagram. He's on a plane to go cut Kanye's hair again.
Put that shit on.
So I said, you know what, man? I'm just tired of this shit, man. I'm really tired. I got an admission to make, and I don't know how this is gonna come across, but on BlkPrint Radio, I always talk about crazy.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. It has to be said.
I got so desperate. Hold on.
He was about to cry.
It got so desperate.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say what the.
A couple of weeks ago, before I went to Atlanta, there's a barbershop up the street from me called D's Cuts.
Oh man, that's too close to supercuts.
It's not
That sound like
supercuts.
yeah, that's not
It's D's
sports
cuts.
clips.
Not D's nuts.
Oh,
D's cuts.
like D, just
D's
the letter D.
It's DEEZ cuts.
Oh wait, hold on.
D's cuts, not D's nuts.
Wait, who was cutting your hair? B-Rad? The fuck?
All right.
Nah, not
So-
these cuts.
I'm trying to go to every barber shop around my neighborhood, and there's a lot.
I bet it's a lot of little like Angelo's barbershop.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Niggas-
And every one of them is like, yo, I can't. And it's these cuts with a Z, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's two Z.
Both
I knew
Zs.
That. I knew it's two Z's.
It's two Zs.
Two E's, two E's, two E's, two Z's. I bet.
Get a K instead of a C.
So I walked in there, and I said, hey, what's up, y'all? It's
Oh,
all Mexican niggas. I said, well, my flight is in hours
Oh,
from
man.
now. So one guy was like, I'm open. It's a guy that's wearing a button-up shirt, some jeans, and some construction.
Walk out.
Some construction boots.
Never the guy that's open.
Please tell me you walked out.
I never go to nobody's open. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see. I gotta see.
Hell no, I didn't.
first of all-
Hell no, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it? Okay, I was about to say.
I had to get a haircut.
Oh man.
All right, so here's where the story gets crazy. Because I at least said, I already got tears in my eyes.
This is risky.
So I at least said, this nigga looks so crazy, okay? I'm going to be Adidas just cuz. So I go in there. He starts cutting. I'm like, fuck. I'm like looking at the side of my eye at the mirror.
Oh no.
because I'm like, if he fucks it up, I'm walking out.
Yeah.
I'm done. If he fucks this shit up, I'm walking out. So he's cutting my hair, asking me questions. You know, like niggas, like, I feel like, here's my thing, like, Mexican niggas be loving to ask questions sometimes.
Man, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna tell you a story about two barbershop experiences I just had recently. That was like, yeah, this
They
is wild.
always asking asking me questions. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to look at what you doing. Nigga.
Oh, bro, I closed my eyes. I'm like, bro, I can't, cause it's hard. Like when you get your haircut, it's like I can't really see what you're doing. I see
can't
stuff.
focus.
I see glimpses of my face, and I'm like, why do I look like? Nah, I've never seen my head look like that.
And be clear, right? Be clear. This is not discriminatory. It's just that, like, as a black man, we're used to being cut by people that look like us.
But you don't even understand. I got and this is like a longtime friend. He's like a middle school friend of mine.
Yeah.
He cuts hair. He good with Hispanic hairs. Like I don't think he good with black heads. Like I've given him a couple chances. I love him.
Yeah.
He's like my backup if my first two ain't in town.
Yeah.
He's just not good at the black fades. He better at the Hispanic fades.
But here's where the story gets crazy. This nigga, he's cutting it, but I'm like, I ain't never heard. Or felt
I ain't never heard it like that.
Cutting the hair like this.
Yes.
So wait. Because I was so embarrassed to tell y'all about this because I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to y'all. He's steady, asking me questions. He does everything, my nigga. He gives me the hot towel on the face
man.
thing.
Yeah,
he cuts me with the shaving cream.
Yeah.
He did all the craziest shit he did, right? He said, hold on. Right before I'm still trying to look at the mirror.
Yeah.
He lets the seat back again, turns on the clippers, and he shaves my eyebrows. And I was like, whoa. What the
fuck?
But he said, yo, your eyebrows were too bushy. So I just shaved them down.
Oh,
I
man.
turn around.
I'm looking at your shit right now.
I swear to God, they're nice. He did this.
All right.
He did this. So it was actually really good haircut.
Hey, man.
This nigga gave me a really good, like if you look at my pictures from like the panel,
Oh, yeah, I'm about to
my
check 'em
beard
out.
and all that shit,
Yeah.
he did that.
Oh shit!
He did a great job.
If you're the unlikely ones, bro, I'm like my barber right now, man. Like I've recently just switched barbers, and you gotta understand, this is like I've had 4 barbers in my life.
Yeah.
Like this is something like this is a big event in my life. Like this is a milestone. I remember the day, and I went to this new barber, and he's Haitian. And like the first time I went, like literally he's just speaking Haitian the whole time in the barbershop. Like he's just doing his thing. Like it was a very similar situation. I'm like, I'm trying to look at what he's doing. I'm like, let me just close my eyes. Let's close my eyes.
I'm not closing my eyes.
I close my eyes. I love him. Do what he did. He put the seat back, did some shit with the shaver and shit.
Do the seat back be having you like clutching the arms of the chair?
I'm
Like what you about to do,
yeah.
nigga?
I'm like, you with this razor, nigga. You better know what you doing. Don't cut me. Did the hot towel thing. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, no, I'm tripping. I got you. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
All right. And it was a decent cut. Now he's my barber.
It was a good, and since then my wife's been like, can you go back to the Mexican?
go
I'm like,
back to
listen,
him.
man, his name's Leo.
Leo.
I said I will if like one day I don't want to go to Long Beach and I'll go do it because like
Man.
Here's my thing. I'm not gonna front on him like he didn't do his thing. Like, because the actual inside of the barbershop looked like a bando.
Oh,
and I was like, how the fuck is you giving cuts like this in a barbershop that looks like this?
I'm good on the bandos vibes. That's another reason why I kind of had to dip from my other barber. It's like, I'm driving all the way out to you. It's not the best experience at the shop. It's like, what am I doing, bro?
Yeah.
I need convenience in this relationship. And
I had to go back to just so I didn't have to go back to D's cuts and face the shame and the uncertainty. I went to Long Beach to my Crip barber, who has veneers.
Oh shit!
And he's 56.
Does his front teeth hurt like DGG?
His front teeth are crazy. All right,
DGG got the veneers are nice that they hurt. Duh, nigga.
Cyrus, I think, went to him before the week of my wedding. He went to my Crip barber. I had to go back to him, but that was my barber story. I felt like I needed to let people know as a family what be going on when I look for barbers. I'm done with Valley Barbers unless I go to D's Cuts. D's Cuts only.
I feel you. I would never in my life had a Valley barber. I would refuse.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing that. Yeah. Damn, we're at an hour already.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. This was a really talkative episode.
I know, man. Pray for your voice.
Yeah, I got another show to do after this. I think Quan is listening. Shout out to you, Quan. I'm on the way. We're doing the war report today. This week on the BlkPrint, we're talking about Billboard. We're talking about what else did I say we were talking about, MC? What was the other thing I had to talk about? Afrotech. We're talking about that shit. I'm gonna talk about Austin. We're gonna talk about all types of stuff, and we giving flowers. We giving flowers to everybody this week. Thank you guys for listening. In order to preserve my voice, I'm just gonna go ahead and bow out and let Josh play us out here. Anything left you got to say, Josh?
Nah, man, we here. BlkPrint. Well, look out for the new episode, man. I'm looking forward to the Billboard talk.
Yeah,
looking forward to it's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be hot. So, MC, anything else?
Printer gang, hope y'all have a happy holidays. Those are gonna be tapped into the teas. Teas are coming. Just stay tight.
Oh yeah,
we'll be good with those.
I had a meeting today about the teas. See, it's in progress.
There you go. BND teas. They on the way. Thank you guys for listening. For MC and Josh Pease, I am J5. We'll see you guys on BlkPrint podcast in a couple of days. I'm gonna play you guys out with something strange from Westside Boogie. Peace out.